to a conclusion. Doom is coming to Askellon 1. Doom from the enemies of mankind. Xenos of diverse natures as well as eldritch abominations of the warp. Knowing that they are on borrowed time already, they set their sights on where the last descendant of Alexio is located. According to pieces of information, they have made a rough estimation that the clans or the feral humans that surround Tempadon and its forests may know of a vault or of the descendant of Alexio. Going there using their ship, they've managed to reach Tempadon in merely one day, thanks to the many blessings of the Omnissiah. Unfortunately, it was not a smooth flight, as an air interceptor has come to watch over their craft, perhaps from the Maimon military base close by. Their operation being covert, they would not allow Maimon to know of their movements. They would not allow the interceptor to speak of their landing. Deciding to take overt actions and hostile, the interceptor has been engine killed faster than it could relay a message of help. Its ashes scattered upon the dusty dunes before the forests, and they've taken to the landing. While approaching the ground, they have noticed a remote village of sorts with wooden reinforcement walls and perhaps even clay molds behind them. A far cry from the pitiable yet reassuring sight of stone walls from where they came from. They have been met with devastation and ruin. There didn't seem to be any survivors of this ransacked village, which they assumed to be persecuted by feral creatures and Xenos, the Eldari. Nevertheless, they've approached. This figure, attempting to disguise itself as a feral human, failed in its attempts to deceive the acolytes, and its true nature has been revealed, a person pretending to be feral. After showing the locals that that attempt at subterfuge has failed, the acolytes have made contact with important figures in the city, offering minimal medical help and the promise of transporting the majorly wounded back to Fort Charney. They are willing to cooperate with the acolytes. As they were proceeding the negotiations and the what that would entail, a crisis happened. A warp entity split the wordings of this planet and manifested itself into reality, threatening to destroy all survivors and the acolytes. Will they be able to exorcise this demon, or will they be failed by the maleficent powers of the warp?
Wow. All right. That is a good intro. There is a huge daemon in front of you. You're standing in an old, I would describe it as kind of a Greek architecture. Ruined city, pillars fallen over, cracked tiles. The sun, the evening sun, glittering over the desert air. Some sand lingering in the air. As you're talking, you can hear the deep voice of Tipau, the village sage, as he speaks and tries to reach into, I believe, Aaron's mind. A strange feeling fills this plaza you're standing on. You can see everybody gasping for air, clutching their throats. Some people faint immediately. You look over, and a giant, horrible creature, reddish, bleeding. It looks like a human, but it is larger, and it's hovering in the air. It has a spine that is elongated and forms a long tail. It is starting to grow wings, and it looks tortured and mutilated. It is twisting in the air in strange, unnatural movements, and begins to claw at Tepau, who immediately faints. He looks over, and you can see some of your party members in shock. Aaron immediately turns around. You can hear him begin to vomit up today's. He falls on, begins crawling across the floor. You stand there, ready to fight. Everybody gets 20 seconds per turn. It's your turn, Deadly Predator.
This with the abomination in front of him, his panic quickly turns to rage as his priestly duties are called upon as he draws his barbed whip and his power sword as he enters frenzy. That's my turn.
Alright guys, take a little turn to describe your characters. Go one by one. You can choose who goes.
Okay, so Commissar Rickard is obviously still dressed in his dress uniform. When the rip and the boom of the advent of the, what he called the warp entity came out, all he could actually sort of see in his head was screaming. And in that screaming, he was able to pick out one person, and it was his daughter. She came in front of him and basically said, "You did this to me. You did this to me. You did this to me." At which point, Rickard inadvertently has collapsed and is currently fighting what he knows is can't be true, but is still in a mental battle to get back on his feet in the fight, as he knows his comrades will require support. And that's it.
The data predator stands on both feet on a lowered, crouching position. His chameleon-like cloak beginning to discard its colors of the priesthood of Mars and trying to resemble the ground and the mimicking the visage of the buildings behind him. Soon, he pulls the weapons at its hip, both being melee weapons, a flail with hooked mono blades to inflict pain, and a rapier, which looks more like a nail with a power field that covers it. From underneath his cloak, it could be seen a plethora of coils and tentacle-like metadendrites that shield his form, putting plates where his vital parts are positioned. The cloak covering his head would reveal a drill covering most of his face. His face being having the visage of that of a calcified skull covered in whatever synth muscle still lashes upon it with a glazed over eye, which, whether or not is still functional, is up to debate.
Fantastic. I guess that's it. And that is your turn. We're gonna move on to Bob. There is a huge screeching demon. You can see him begin to contort in unnatural movements. Suddenly his arm is up in his head, his leg is sticking out of his stomach. Nothing makes sense. A portal to the warp has been opened. The worst possible event of a Psyker. Tepau immediately Damon walks over him and is going to go to the nearest conscious foe. Stepping over Tepau, he will attack you, Tavi.
I will attempt to parry.
Yes.
Success with 4 if it's flat.
This is for. Let us see here. Well, I'm just getting the stats of this thing.
No.
4 degrees.
Success with 4 degrees, so 5 in total.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It is clawing at you again and again. And you step back each time it tries to hit you. It will hit you again.
Before it hits me, I will not let this assault be unanswered, as I will counterattack it with a flail. Success with 4 single attack.
Nice.
As it does not allow lightning, fortunately. Can you roll me agility?
Fail.
It receives 23 damage, penetration 4, and if it fails, its agility is considered helpless.
It is not considered helpless, it is immune.
Got it. In that case, 23, pen 4. That's it.
Yes. You slash it across the face, you see its jaw break. Some blood spurts out. It will get enraged, and you can hear this horrible shriek. And it, again, tries to claw at you.
I will once again attempt to parry if it's attacking.
Siegfried, it's your turn. Oh no, it's got a tail attack.
Okay.
It is attacking.
So result, success with 4.
Okay. This is the third attack.
Oh,
Do you have 3 parries?
No.
Go for your shield.
Just 1.
Do your shield.
Yep. A success, then
Nice.
Is it immune to being blinded?
Yeah. You can see the tail, like a spine from Aliens, like flicking over its shoulder, hitting the shield, scraping over your head. Which is very fortunate. Siegfried.
Roll 20 is being really slow, so I can't do my roll yet.
We
but
can
I'll
skip your turn
describe
for
it.
now.
Okay, skip.
Yeah, go ahead. Describe it.
Siegfried, covered in the cloak of House Brabazon, also enmeshed with sigils of the Ordo Zenus of the Inquisition, with a red and purple bandana covering his third eye that is also embezzled with the sigil of House Brabazon, will look upon this daemon and see that it is a riot of colors as he sees it with his third eye covered by the bandana. He sees that it's a riot of colors, both with red turning into purple, into blue, into green, and it just continuously strobes as it illuminates this massive figure in front of him.
Awesome, you get an expression point.
Okay, so Commissar Reckhart is currently on the ground, and if you were to look over, you would see him slowly getting these slowly getting to his knees and reciting a prayer. By the God Emperor, deliver us. The God Emperor, deliver us. By the God Emperor, deliver us. And slowly you can see the strength in him turn. And that's me.
Well, is that it?
That's all I can do.
Alright. The warrior Apiti is going to attack and defend his elder as such with a simple attack. We're not going to dodge that. That is going to hit. And a little bit of damage. Nice. Rick. Go ahead, Brad.
Rick, I'm gonna rage. That's gonna be my turn. Rick is just standing there with his warhammer out in a combat stance, ready for combat, and that's my turn. Rage.
Brad.
Siegfried steps forward as he lifts his massive thunder hammer that is still wrapped in the silks of House Brabazome. Uncaring of the damage to the silks, he will activate it as the ends of the silk begin to catch fire as he brings this around in a full-bodied stroke right into the daemon's left arm. And the energy discharges into the mass of this bloated warp entity, dealing 32 damage, pin 10.
It is going to be a hit. 32 pentan.
Correct.
Wonderful. Take the predator. You slash open the side of its guts and you can see some essence falling out. Immediately you begin to feel numb on the hand you were striking with.
Urging the machine spirits of his hands, he arouses them to strength, engaging the motive force, and proceeds to attack with both armaments upon the profane figure of this demon. As he attacks with the flail of chastisement, hitting him 3 times.
Parry.
Go right ahead. Minus 20, must parry 3 attacks.
Success.
On all 3?
Success.
Okay.
Success.
Nice. The second attack will be the power sword, as he also flails it wildly in attempt to exorcise the demon.
This is one attack, or?
Yeah, this is one attack. It was a lightning attack.
Yep.
This is the second lightning attack.
Oh, in that case, yeah. He got a lot of degrees success.
Second attack is a success with 5. It's 5 attacks with minus 50. So he must succeed with. So he must succeed with 9 additional to evade all attacks.
He fucking he succeeded.
That one?
No, he's got insane characteristics.
Unnatural
Characteristics. Yeah.
Well, if he
contorts and twists out of the attack with a nat 8.
Fuck.
Yep.
He attempts to pierce its body, but its body seems to just avoid the area as bones, muscles, and organs seems to literally mold themselves around the sword as to not touch its form. An illogical entity does not subside to the teachings of the Omnisci, apparently.
Not even the teachings of physics. It literally contorts and twists in the air as you try to strike it. And it's going to counterattack.
Oof. I can parry, but Field might save me.
Let's see.
It does not save me. It does not save me.
The shield?
Yep.
Oof.
Well, I can't dodge while counter-attacking, you know. It's been my turn.
Yep, I'm trying to find what kind of abilities it has. Alright. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a hit to the right leg. Yes, the right leg.
I like that you double check just to make sure.
Yeah, I want to make sure. Cursing you with a left leg attack here. That's gonna be a 15 impact. Pen 2. Not horrible. And did you take any damage?
Yep.
You now have crippling 3.
I can take 2 actions unless I take 3 damage. I don't assume it's also it suffers from critical effect, right? Is it capable of suffering from critical?
Suffering from cripple?
Yeah.
Oh, this entity?
Yeah. I doubt it.
Not sure. I'm gonna check the ruling on that. But yes, that was your turn, and it is Bob's turn. Bob considers himself in a battle with you, and is going to ignore the others until he can finish it. He's going to attack you.
Okay.
Data Predator.
Got it.
It's going to be one attack to your right leg again.
Any penalties?
No, not the right leg, to your arm.
No, I mean...
no penalties. No penalties. No.
That says not one.
Nice.
Oh, I'm totally gonna roleplay this. If you guarantee that I can counter-attack it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee that. This is... Yeah, of course.
I'm waiting for the music.
Are you gonna do the thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
That one is not one.
Go.
Please do the thing.
The creature, reaching with its hand to dismember the tech priest, puts its entire enormous force as the tech priest uses the power sword to shift the weight of the creature's attack. It lands its fist upon the dusty ground, making a plume of smoke, dimming its senses. Using the warp, it tries to look for its prey, but it eludes it until it feels an attack to its form, the force sword piercing its body, doing little damage as it moved most of its organ. The nail-like sword begins to form a disc at its hilt as the Data's Predator, mighty mechadendrite, slams itself upon the hilt and with enormous force drives the power sword deep within the creature's form, sundering its immunities and its capabilities, sending the Omniscia's will to ravage this creature's form and banishing it back to the warp. Yet its form endures, although withholding a devastating attack.
I imagine this is like his inner voice, like a mechanical thing. Mechanical accent. He's like saying this to himself.
You know, he used to be an
My
adventurer. So
attack smites him with a powerful blow. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
19 penetration.
He's gonna be hit.
A lot.
Yeah. Got it. You will hear this horrible roar as you stick something in his gut. He will continue attacking you.
It better not be
This
a
is scary. It's a body attack.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will attempt to parry it again, but hopefully I succeed.
Hopefully. You need a lot of degrees.
It's
But
okay,
it's-
that teamwork. Ooh, success with 5.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
Should I use a faith point to add another degree of success?
We'll see. Think of all the modifiers here, sir. Some lightning.
If it doesn't have weapon master, it
Oh, it
can
does.
take. Oh
He
fuck!
does have weapon.
Battle master. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he's got Battle Master and a ton of Combat Master, Lightning Attack, 2 weapon wielding, Strong-minded, Dark Sight, Warp Instability. I guess Warp Instability gives him something too. I might have fucked that up.
If he doesn't damage anything, she takes 1d10 damage that cannot heal.
Right. Alright. Then,
I think. I'm not sure. I should check that.
yeah. Let's see. And, let's see, War Speed. Okay. There's so much, so much shit. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's really bad. 5 additional degrees. That means you have six. You're dodging 6 attacks.
Yes, I'm betting 6 attacks in
6
total.
attacks. Do you want to stay at that level?
I'm gonna use a faith point to add an additional degree of success.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn it! He had 1 more hit. Fuck. Well done, Tammy. Well done. He had 7 hits.
Fuck.
Yeah. He's gonna claw again and again. And you see these, like, literally lightning fast, just clawing all over your body. You roll back. How do you dodge this insane attack?
The creature attempts as he sees Matthias slamming the power sword within its form. It automatically, on instinct, just proceeds to claw at him as Matthias dodges underneath, spins around, claws again at him. He jumps over his claw, putting a hand on his power sword that is within its form, using it as leverage, pulling the power sword from the creature, and its last 4 attacks are pushed to the side with the help of the power field. However, his hand, even protected by the omnisciosmotis force of the power field, his hands, enhanced as they are, still shake from the impact with this creature's strength.
Shocked and disappointed, the entity will turn its spine around and try to stab you, Siegfried.
And fuck. I ran out of reactions.
Yep, I know. Siegfried, do you have a dodge for me? No dodge.
I will parry.
It is, let's see.
Success with 8.
It has a range you cannot parry.
Oh.
Says with 8. Okay, it's gonna try to stab you again and nothing hits. Siegfried, it is your turn.
Siegfried, with its back now to it, seeing the spines jutting out, will quickly step up a few of them as he brings his hand screaming down with a thunder hammer blazing, catching the air almost upon fire with the electrical discharge. I got success with 2 additional, so minus 20 on the dodge for this if he decides to dodge. As the thunder hammer smacks into the back of this daemon's skull, bludgeoning his head down, contorting his neck as it gets slammed down into his own chest. As the electricity blasts away through the head of this daemon, doing... What's his fear rating, by the way?
3.
So he takes 42 damage, pin 13 with a righteous fury to the
head. That's hilarious. You'll knock his head off. His head is now laying in the dirt, clawing away at your feet, Data Predator. And there's like a spine, some kind of strange, gooey string sticking out of his neck and hanging down like a wire down to his head. His head is moving on its own, trying to bite your leg. He seems to be able to move, even still.
He takes 3 crit damage to the head.
He cannot take crit damage.
Oof.
Aaron, you're sleeping. Pitchy.
So, with sudden blast of light in his head, Rickhart suddenly looks up and sees what looks like someone standing there who basically tells him, get up, fight. With that, he's freed of the visions and he's going to race over.
How many rounds were you out?
2.
2?
Hmm?
Okay.
And with his power sword, he is going to hit the demon with a success of 5 degrees. 16.
He will parry that.
Okay.
He successfully parries.
Both hits.
I only got the first one, and he's going to counterattack on the first.
Okay.
That's going to be a hit to the body.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna.
Also 15 to penetration to the body. Impact attack.
I'm gonna.
It sticks its claws into your stomach as you charge it. You will contort, and you will immediately see its body transform until it's standing in your direction, and you just feel these claws digging into your gut. It's clawing inside your stomach at this moment.
Dodging at the moment with 6 degrees.
You cannot dodge it. It is your turn.
Alright, okay.
You take 15 impact to penetration.
Okay, 15 impact to penetration.
What are you at?
That would put me at 15 impact to penetration to the body. That would put me at 14.
You have 3 crippling as well. You're crippled. Do you have another attack?
No.
Nope. RPG is going to stick his spear into its guts. And yes, you can see RPG, this proud warrior, quite tall, runs up next to you. The daemon had 1 wound left. And he's going to stick his spear into its stomach. And you hear this horrible shriek. And you see it clutching for the data predator, holding one of its weapons. Immediately it's going to turn around, slam each and every one of you. But its strength is not enough. It is moving unnaturally and begins to spin around on the ground, its tail flapping around, hitting all of you, until finally it disappears. You're left looking at the ground. There are some remnants of blood, some strange signs of dust, but the daemon is gone. Peachy is going to leap to it until it lets go of the spear, and it falls down on the ground with a thud. He leaves it there, down, and try to help Tabichi, Teppo.
Out of curiosity, behind me, what is this building?
They're all ruins.
Ruins, so probably not a window, just walls that have holes in them.
Yeah.
Through as the tail whips behind Matthias, still not rational due to frenzy, he attempts to block it with a power sword, but severely misjudges the demon's strength as he is launched through a hole in the wall in the building behind him.
Nice. You look around you and it is quiet. This strange peace surrounds you. And you look up at the sun and the buildings around you. It's as if they were gone while you were fighting the entity, but they're now back. You see the villagers and the elders scrambling to get back on their feet. Everyone has run away except for the warrior. The sage is still laying on the ground. That's where we can begin.
The Matthias being driven through a hole, hitting his head upon perhaps a piece of furniture or mayhaps a pillar. He has been knocked unconscious for a certain amount of time as his remaining eye seems to be locked in place, rolling within its skull, showing unconsciousness. Come on, guys, not all at once.
Go ahead, guys.
Recovering from the stunning blow, he would rise from his dusted form, clearing out whatever debris still hangs upon his cloak as he takes his place within the compound, looking at the survivors. Looking at Hapichi, he says, "You have failed, a creature of the immaterium."
Apache is going to look up over his shoulder. You see his dark eyes igniting with energy. He's dying. Do something.
Much more interested in Hapichi. However, he understands his position as a diplomatic mission entrusted by the interrogator. He will attempt to spare no aid when assisting the Psyker attempting to revitalize his form. Matthias will proceed with diagnosing his condition
Do a
and
Medicaid
possibly
test.
treating it.
Yep, a Medicaid test -10.
Understand, metadendritis +10. Is his condition critical?
No. Yeah, he literally just fainted. He's just old, he needs water, and he needs to recover. He's not dying.
And from the young warrior saint, age has taken its toll upon him, yet he has not yet fell to it. He just needs rest, hydration, and some food.
He's going to look through his pockets and drag him to safety. He stands for a while near the side of the building, and more people begin to flock in. At this point, children are surrounding you, and you see the whole village there around you. Everyone seems concerned for Tepao, but there is a calmness and a tranquility that fills the space. A few minutes are gonna pass. Apichi will stand up. You were right. You just needed time to recover. I appreciate your help. We don't often get visitors here, and we are not welcome in the city. He'll take off his glove and extend his hand.
I'll look at anyone else that is capable of having a conversation like a normal human and beckon them to shake his hand.
Yes, we are indeedly grateful to meet you.
Matthias shakes his hand as his requirements for someone capable of having a human conversation was not listened to.
This is why they call it the curse. He's gonna look at you with a firm gaze.
Your chieftain there is afflicted with a condition. He is touched by the warp. Those untrained, unsanctioned in utilizing its power. Such events are common occurrences.
It has happened before. It has slain many men. We did not expect it to happen again. It has been years. He is gonna lean down and check that Tepao is breathing. But we will recover and rebuild. Until then, what is it I can do for you?
If you may, I have a question.
He raises his head.
How many years has this been going on?
Has what been going on?
Manifestations.
Whenever the curse is used, manifestations can happen. It has been that way since the dawn of time.
Is well, did the Descendant of the last Inquisitor guide you in training them?
As you say, Descendant. I do not know anything about that. Why do you ask?
Well, it's twofold. One, we seek the last Descendant, and number two, if they are not trained, they are dangerous. As we
do not use the powers unless it is necessary. It will not happen again. You have my word.
That's the problem. It will.
I will not be lectured to anymore. What is it you wish of us?
Well, firstly, we wish you to be safe.
We have taken care of our own for centuries.
I have no
What
doubt
you have
that
helped
you
us,
have.
we appreciate. Now what is it you need?
We are looking for someone. Inquisitor. Well, not an Inquisitor.
I don't know any
Inquisitor's
Inquisitor.
Descendant. I know. An Inquisitor's Descendant.
Do a fellowship test. You could choose charm if you want.
Yeah, cheers. Right. Okay. And why are you not rolling?
I have heard something of this ancestor. Why do you want to find him? I know those who know where he is wish to hide. He is valuable.
Failure with -5, not 100. Does anyone have an inspiration that I could borrow?
Did I get an inspiration from my net one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can rent the inspiration you require.
And you regain the fate point if you lost one.
Nice.
A spent fate.
Not burned, just spent.
Success with 1.
Oh, now we're talking.
He's going to look around.
Well.
I believe perhaps Mawa knows more. He has spoken about him before.
Well, obviously, with your permission, may we also speak with him?
He nods. At seeing you turning around, Mawa is going to look at you with a piercing look. He looks aggressive, distrusting. He's going to walk over to meet you.
Greetings. My name is Commissar Rickard. I come from the world of Kedia and the Imperium.
I have not heard of him, but I welcome you.
We appreciate it. I wish to speak to you about the descendant of a Inquisitor.
Are you not the Inquisitor?
At present, no. Someday, hopefully. But I come with his authority.
If you come with his authority, why do you look for him?
No, we look for the Inquisitor's descendant.
as you say that, his eyes will dart around. And why are you looking for him?
Because he may hold the... Well, let's be candid. He may hold the entire sector's safety in his hands. Thousands of worlds, including this one.
And if you find him, what will you do with him?
You will seek information from him. He'll be happy to go about his life here if he so wishes, or he can join the Imperium like his forefathers did, but at the end of the day, his pedigree has shown that he can choose for himself.
Do a scrutiny test, plus 20. I have never heard of a descendant of an Inquisitor. If I did, I would have told you. I am sorry to disappoint you. I hope your trip was not in vain.
Well, that is simply not true. Success.
Not one. As soon as you say that, what about your body language? What is it that makes him completely break, and you basically break his will? It is the most convincing, powerful gesture ever. What do you do?
Well, surrounded by all these people who could, well, let's face it, kill us in a second, he's just going to look at him, going to tilt his head and just sag his shoulders in what everyone who's human can understand is just disappointment. It is, and he's going to look at him and go tilt to the other side and go, well, that is simply not true now, is it? We all, speaking as friends, we all know you need. Sorry, my throat's sore.
You've been drinking?
You know him. Now, just tell us what we want and we will leave you alone.
He looks over as Apichi who approaches.
However,
I told them everything. Now disappointed, is going to look at the ground and slowly back up. Then, I suppose you already know about the Spirit Stone.
we know we know enough about it, but why don't you tell us more?
I believe it is best that you join us for dinner. Perhaps we can light a fire and eat today's catch together, if you will join us.
Of course. And as a sign of friendship, you said you had problems with Fort Shawnee.
A sign of friendship here is done like this. He will unsheath a small knife, cut the palm of his hand, and he will hold it out. You can see blood slowly dripping from the lower side of his hand as he holds it out to try to reach yours. He gives you the knife.
Ricard will cut his hand. And hold it out.
You will feel the coldness of his blood as he clutches your hand and looks you deep in the eyes. Now, whatever master you serve knows that you are bound by loyalty and honor. If you lie, it will be your soul.
My master knows I am bound by loyalty.
He will let go of your hand and quickly look away as he walks out of the scene. The four of you have a few hours while they lead to a quiet little opening in the woods. You're surrounded by trees and a little river. It is very tranquil and wonderful. Sitting in these very light brushes, you will look around. You can hear a waterfall nearby. It is green, lush, and beautiful. You can see these strange-looking dinosaur-like birds flying in the skies, and the sun setting in the horizon. As you sit there, you see Mawa climb up on a rock, looks over the horizon, and you can see that he blends in perfectly with his surroundings. Tan and brown clothing, dark skin and hair flowing in the wind. He looks majestic as he stands there. Lit up by the evening light, all of you are bathed in this golden, orange, yellow glow. You sit there and breathe in the air, and a peace and tranquility that has never met you before flows over you. People here move slowly. Some return from the forest with berries and foods, laid out on a small, it looks like almost like a bamboo blanket that they wrap out, put various parts of meat. There's a brazier burning and you can hear the cracking of the fire in the distance. All the villagers are dancing and walking around. You can see the ship in the horizon, and as the sun sets, you sit around and talk. Do you want to do anything special now and bring anything up, or anything you can do out of character?
For the first 20 minutes, Matthias will sit in meditation as he would heal the wounds he would suffer through spiritual practices, reciting mantras and making arcane runes with his hands, soothing the machine spirits, maintaining his corporeal form. Before that, however, he would notify the crew of the ship they came through that the situation is clear, then they should not keep the engines running, as Promethium is important to them at the moment. Other than that, he will just mingle within the crowds, not saying much, studying the wounds his patients have suffered, be it from a disease or weaponry, to figure out what engagements have taken place in the area, as well as look around the vicinity to figure out what sort of combat has taken place in the city or around it.
Looks like an ancient battle a long, long time ago. Final damage was done by the Eldari. You can see their hallmark weapons have been used.
As I see, shuriken missiles embedded within walls or stone, I presume. Other than that, I would just sit. He would just sit or move through the crowds, listening to what they get a feel of the crowds around him. If they're trying to hide something, or if they are unwelcome into their presence, they will not help but whisper. Such are the creatures that possess too much flesh,
You're all treated
succumbing to
as
the temptations of the flesh lord.
you're treated as a part of the family. Everybody shares their food. Everybody's friendly with you. You'll occasionally come. Some child will sit down and smile and make faces, laugh, and attempt to play with you. Seeing that you're unresponsive to this data predator, they will quickly learn to ignore you. Or maybe you are a little playful as well.
I mean, what's the reaction of a child when Matthias looks them in the eye and they see his face?
The children treat you almost like a toy, like you would have a cool transformer or something. They think you're awesome. They like pull at your arms, lift them up, look at the little cogs moving, try to stick their jam their finger in between your joints. They're truly entertained by you.
As he's investigating, the child from the left side, so his manipulator method then grabs him by the clothes, picks him up and puts him behind him, and then eventually the children figure out, so they line up to his left side, so Matthias method and Drag would just pick them up and swing them to the other side to his annoyance.
They're just like, woo! They just fucking love it, flying up in the air, and you spend the rest of the night doing that. Mawa will eventually return from the rock, draw a deep breath, pull out his water skin, and take a little sip. Standing next to the crackling fireplace, your faces are lit by this golden, flickering glow.
Sorry, could I just actually say something beforehand?
Of course.
What he called Commissar Record had taken himself off for a little bit, and if you had have actually come and seen him, it would have been on the combead to Llewellyn, and what he called, she'd be telling him prayers of purity. Once that's done, he would then return.
When you guys are quiet, I begin to talk. Alright. Mawa is going to stand by the fireplace. It's gonna take a little bite of the meat. It is quite juicy and a lot of fat. Charred and blackened. He eats it. Looks down at you. You are free to eat our food.
Matthias sits down with a heavy thud upon a stone bench or wooden bench as he checks the bounties upon the table. What are they? Fruits? Any processing capabilities this village possesses?
Oh, you see all kinds of foods. Roots, fruits, meats, leaves wrapped up.
He pulls out a device within its form as he proceeds to push. It's a cylindrical device with a cable attached to his torso, to his central torso, as he pushes down the cut pieces of fruits and meats as they begin to blend once a cover is being put over the device and seem to be sucked through the tube within his chest.
The children will once again find it very entertaining. Mawa will sit down and you have more questions. What are they?
First, you have fed us, so we should feed you. It is not much, it's more symbolic. It's bread with salt. My world those who my world, those who feed each other are at peace until such time as the next dawn.
I shall hope our peace lasts longer.
I certainly hope so.
Don't give a
As I
slight
say,
nod.
it's a matter of honor.
He will slowly nod.
And what he called Commissar Rickard will present them with probably the worst bit of bread you've ever seen.
He will take a little bite and chew it for a bit, and you can see he hates it. He's gonna nod. Thank you.
Anyway, suppose we should get down to business. Sorry, I do apologize to the protocol. You were saying something.
He looks confused. Yes. What is your question?
Sorry, Tavis, did I not interrupt you?
He asks what your question is.
So, as we discussed before, we are here to find descendant of an Inquisitor that was here about 100, maybe some more years ago, depended on other factors. Can you help us?
What was the name of your Inquisitor?
I know you were going to say that, and I've left the book in the friggin' car that I've borrowed, that someone else has borrowed, but hold on.
You just say, I say the name.
I say the name. Sorry.
He hesitates for a while. He points to the rock, and you can see this golden glow slowly slides over the landscape. You can see these majestic hills protruding on an otherwise flat landscape. Mawa is going to look over. I heard many stories of Alexio. He used to stand on that very rock and look down on the river and speak about the flow of time. He spoke with deep meaning and wisdom, which we have kept ever since. Apparently he was an important servant of his Inquisitor, but he himself was not one, from what I understood. And his descendants still live today. But whether they wish to see you is out of my control. All I can offer is his story. He looks down and draws a deep breath. Alexio lived in Askellon when there were many tribes here, aided by our distant relative. They live in a nearby tribe. It is small, but you will find it. That is where they live. were to send you to him, I would need to know that I can trust you. If you harm him, then we have no guarantees. No safety for the future. He knows everything. He has been trusted to keep Alexio's secrets. I have not even seen him. But from those I trust, I think he is real. A cold breeze is going to flow through your little seating space. But I cannot give any guarantees. And if they reject you, and you attack, then we will take their side.
Understand. However, I propose different offer. Why don't you come with us? You can introduce us to them. You can vouch for us, as I vouched for many before. I remind, we have shared blood.
You saved our lives. We are grateful for that. Do a inquiry test -10.
Two seconds.
And what do you know of the Spirit Stone? He's gonna look to the rest of you.
Matthias would wish to recall what he knows of the Spirit Stone, as he seems to...
You've never heard anything referred to as the Spirit Stone.
What's the Spirit Stone you keep talking about? I've never heard of this in my entire life.
Sorry, just
He's going to nod a single time. I see.
Success with it additional.
The storm surrounding this world did not always used to be here. The Spirit Stone is what keeps it, and what created it. That is what Alexio was searching for. Some believe he found it, but did not know how to use it.
So some random ancient stone thing is here and it's keeping the warp storm going.
Maui will swallow and look concerned as he nods a couple of times.
And you have no idea.
That is what he told us.
Are there any records or memoirs or mayhaps legends passed orally that would suffice for a description of said stone?
He shakes his head. Only his ancestors know where Alexio kept his records, and if you find them, Well, nothing I say will make a difference. I have never seen it. Only his descendant knows.
Well, it's a lot of doom and gloom for one night. Say we eat, drink, and be merry.
Mawa will sit down and continue eating. You spend the night relaxing and recuperating.
I would ask before retiring to the rooms if they possess a beastmaster and any horse-like creatures.
They do have some beasts.
Just before he does that, I'm gonna go across to Dear Predator and say, what was it that the High King said he used? Something to see.
I believe the visions he has succumbed to were not originating from a device he may have used. They were forced upon them, not only him, but his hair also.
But what if that was the original thing that created the storm around this planet?
Well,
Is that possible?
indigenous people are convinced that such an artifact is capable of creating and sustaining a warp storm. However, I possess no records of such a thing existing. If anything, we're about to embark on a discovery. I wouldn't have my hopes up, but it's better to be proven wrong in this situation.
Thank you. As I say, it's just a hypothetical.
Indeed. As Matthias will, you'd see him walk towards, with a pep in his step, in the direction of where the Beastmaster's hut or home would be, as he proceeds to talk with him.
Nice. Do you guys just want to spend the night relaxing and taking it easy?
I would request a Beastmaster give me a beast. A horse.
Right on.
Well, something similar to a horse.
Do a scholastic lore nature test. You will speak about its needs and so on. Let's see how much you know about that.
Damn it. Okay, let's. Or could I use a survival taming if it's, or am I describing the? Okay.
Nope. This is your knowledge of nature. In general.
Nope, I'm gonna use the thingy for unknown lores. A success with 2.
He chuckles to himself. You seem to know not enough about these creatures, but if you lose it, you will have to repay us somehow. You may borrow it until tomorrow. He's going to untie one of the beasts. It is a long-snouted, purple, pinkish creature with short hairs. Looks a little bit like a giant anteater.
Does it have a saddle?
It does not have a saddle.
Disappointed with this. Matthias will ask the Beastmaster if he possesses such a thing or is aware of such a thing existing.
Absolutely not.
He will try to casually approach the creature trying to make it accept its presence.
It is completely tame and will accept directions. Whether you have to crawl on its back and sort of pull its head in different directions.
Is it, how far away would the Alexio's descendants be? Is it a day away?
You haven't asked.
Damn. I will proceed to do as such. And
Mawa will take a little time at the late evening to bring you up on the rock, and you stand there together, feeling this cold breeze. You look out and you see rivers snaking down over the landscape, big open forests. He points. Let me try to be precise. He's gonna point to the this direction, to the west.
From my calculations, would it be enough to return the creature on time?
Yes.
As I thank him as an elder person would thank someone who has imparted upon them knowledge, as I bow, not too deeply, but enough to show respect. However, he's Matthias, succumbing to mayhaps memories of his past, or a feeling of nostalgia, being so far, so detached from his home world. He attempts to mount the creature and take it for a spin around the settlement, if possible.
Excellent. You will all see the data predator attaching his machine parts to this thing. It looks like some kind of robotic spider has crawled up on the back of a lizard-like creature. It runs extremely fast and will dart across the grass. These heavy thuds, as you can hear it jumping down into ponds. The water splashes over your face. You get covered in mud, and it will run one time around the city.
From Matthias's form up on top of this creature, you would hear him joyfully say, "Heave, heave! Aha! Forward as the wind!" As you see this exploration of the local fauna seem to have awakened this adventurous spirit that has lain dormant within the tech priest for a long, long time. You see him being very comfortable on top rideable creatures, as if he's done it most of his life, which most likely is not.
Nice. Yeah, when you come back, the kids are again gonna be absolutely exalted. Run over to you, begin to hug the creature, and you are very popular. Evening is set, and everyone goes to their houses and into the forest. What do you do? Do you want to rest?
Right guard, ask them about the local geography.
Have the local geography. You're not seeing the scans from the cruiser.
Yes, we have scans of the land masses, but we don't know about the land itself that surrounds us. Maybe they would be able to give us some inklings of information about the local terrain.
Regards to what?
Can you help me with Todd?
Locations, areas of interest, maybe legends about things, maybe even where they have seen other people, maybe where they have possibly seen our enemies.
I'm going to be honest with you. At the moment, I think a softly approach is probably best. They seem very suspicious of us, and if we can build trust with them, then we can maybe push forward.
Bye, Brad.
I can understand that. But I feel that information may prove vital to us, but do what you will.
I will certainly try to gain that information. As long as it doesn't damage our relationship. If we push too hard too soon, they may become, let's say, obstinate.
I understand.
Alright, what do you do?
Well, is it morning?
Up to you.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be wise to waste a whole lot of time here. So the quicker we can go see wherever the Descendants live and speak to them, the better, I believe, Rykard.
Agreed. Well, let's go see what he has to say.
Alrighty. You will leave in the middle of the night. How do you travel?
I'm going to say we travel on foot and what it called, sort of sample the city atmosphere.
The zone is dense with vegetation. It will be simpler this way.
You begin to walk outside. This very cold wind hits you. It is night. There's a thick layer of fog, almost like Transylvanian, creepy fog. The trees in the horizon are just shadows, black shadows against the grey fog, slowly drifting over the trees. As you move outside, you can hear your feet stepping into the wet mud. It's like swamp-like. Your feet sink down into the mud, get all filled with water. It is quite disgusting. It stinks, and you begin to walk in the direction of the village. I want one of you to do a -20 navigate test.
Any assistance?
First off, roll a 1d100. Anyone can roll it.
I'll take care of the navigate. You roll the 1d100. I ain't touching that dice anymore.
Go.
78.
Are you sure?
78.
Already done. Alrighty. As you begin to walk, you step into this deep, dark forest. You have to crawl through the dense vegetation. As you step in, it gets colder. You look up, there's these strange berries hanging on a string, dangling above you. They're hitting your head as you walk in. You begin to smell strange smells and hear wildlife that you've never heard before. As you walk through the mud, your feet sink into the water. You begin to walk up a hill and continue. One of you can roll a navigate surface. -20.
Success with 4 additional. Also, can I ride on top of the beast as we tread?
Of course.
Thank you.
Now, you look through the vegetation. Do a knowledge nature or a knowledge survival test rather. -10.
Success with 1 additional.
Everybody can roll survival. -10.
Oh, sorry. Success with 2 additional. My bad.
Everybody roll survival.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I spent an inspiration on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's not gonna be good. -20.
-10, -10.
Mm-hmm.
Success with 3 additional.
Success with 1 additional.
You re-rolled. Brad, what about you?
Failure -5.
You gain 5 fatigue. The wilderness takes its toll on you. You've rubbed up against some kind of tree. A strange sap is stuck on your hand. Even though you have armor, the smell, the stench of it is so powerful that you have to replace your rebreather several times, and at some point you just begin to feel dizzy. Your legs are weak, and you begin to walk up this mountain shaking and wobbling. Now, you all have food and water with you. If you have rations, remove one of them now.
I'm so glad I'm a melee character so that I don't have to carry anything in my backpack other than rations. All the tools are on me, backpack filled with them.
I do have supplies. Excellent.
After walking for a full day, you get wet, soggy, your clothes are hanging over your armor. You gain 1 fatigue for every other point of armor you have.
Any benefits for feudal world having at home in armor, as it ignores all penalties from armor?
Yes, you can have that penalty.
So 1 fatigue for every
Point of armor we possess.
Every second point.
No, every second point, my bad.
If you have 8 armor, you gain 4 fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 12 armor, you get 6.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, my only gives me 6. Never mind.
You see Matthias handling the travel very well, as if he's used to such medieval ways of trudging along difficult roads.
Everybody do an awareness test. Sorry if I interrupted you, go ahead.
No. You're actually perfect on it.
Ooh, flash failure.
I got a success.
What's this, the second one?
That's the third one. We've had this session.
Damn.
We've had
I
3.
had 1. You had
That's
1.
statistically
I had 1,
very
you had
impossible.
1.
Morton,
Ever
remember
since-
the time you were rolling before with the rogue trader? So this.
Now, in this instance, the fatigue is permanent. Even if you pay to reduce it, it will come right back. It's an environmental constant effect, not a temporary penalty. You, Data Predator, see something in the distance. Between a couple of trees, something is glittering. Something is shining. What do you do?
Leading the formation on top of my beast, I immediately pull out my mechanical hand and close it into a fist, signaling the sudden stop of the formation. As the metadendrite slits from within my robes and looks in the direction of the thing that has drawn my attention, proceeding to investigate it through multi-spectrum analysis. I.e. night vision, if possible, or infrared.
You have seen something in the distance. You begin to push the brushes and trees aside. As you move closer, you see a bird sitting peacefully by what looks like a camp. Someone has been camping. They've lit a little fire. They have a bucket of water. They have set up a little tent. Looks like a temporary place. You look down. They have the insignia of the Imperium.
Immediately as I see this, what is the state of the fire? Is it still burning? Is it embers or is it fully ashes?
It's been out for a few days. It's just this soggy, wet pile of rocks with some ashes underneath it.
Somebody has taken camp here using imperial assets. Could most possibly be someone that possesses the same level as technology as us. Expedition of Maimon or one of the rogue traders is unknown. I would proceed to search for any other telltales that could be within the camp.
You search through the camp and you will find a... Hold on, I didn't expect you to find this right now. Let's go here. Yes. Inside the tent there is a small bench, wooden bench. So it looks like it's made out of improvised tools. A couple of bedrolls, and underneath one of the bedrolls you find a journal. It looks like a drawing. Someone has drawn a cave with a bunch of lines. It seems to you that whoever was here has been exploring caves. In it you will find some, or rather next to it you will find rogue trader equipment.
You'd see Matthias upon looking on the recognizing the equipment and its origins, mouthing and in all of your earpieces, bastards. They are the tools of the rogue trader. Those who dare to oppose us. This is their expeditionary force. However, a temporary camp, abandoned for 2 days. I look at the bedrolls before I examine the journal. Are they left as if they woke up normally in good condition, or is it as if strewn about as if they were roused suddenly?
Well, it looks like they've used this stuff for a long time and they just left it. They probably have a bunch of replacements. This is someone with a lot of resources, and they just threw this away because they had spent it probably a couple of weeks.
How many bedrolls can I count?
Just 2.
Most likely it's a maniple or a squad, or a reconnaissance squad of their main group. Let's see what they written. As I would usher everyone in the group as I proceed to open the journal and study it more carefully.
you see a series of notes on how they've explored these caves. Apparently, they were looking for something underground. They were looking for the crystal or the spirit stone. They keep journals of how the locals are resisting their attempts at diplomacy. They may have to take action soon. You get an inspiration point.
Is by the locals, do they describe the locals as being the persons we've just from the emplacement we just originated from?
No, they don't give it any more description than that.
No anymore. Okay, got it.
A couple of names you don't recognize.
Very good. Very good. The optical metadendrite that would hover above us, half a meter above everyone. Its stab light will bend low as to not attract the attention of any beast that would surround us as we look through the journal would cease as it returns within Matthias's form, as he would resoundingly close the journal and put it somewhere in the pocket of one of his in his backpack. We have been too late. They've already proceeded with the exploration of the vicinity. However, they're going blind. We have the advantage of intelligence. They possess the advantage of time. I would look at Siegfried and then Reichard and notice that they are not as accustomed to the wilderness, and turn to Rick eventually, saying, Guardsman Rick. As he would tap him on his chest.
Yes.
What do you make of this?
Well, they're probably going to collapse any moment with the way they're going. And they are probably not commissars from Cadia. Not really that many forests, and I don't even know where Siegfried's from.
In your experience as an Imperial Guardsman, I presume you do not possess such resources as these road trader-sponsored mercenaries, correct?
Yeah, they probably have a lot better gear than us.
Even so, how many personnel would you take in an exploration mission, and how many of you would there be in order to form a wide search area made out of 2-member teams?
Why don't we just count the bedrolls?
They are 2 in total.
It was definitely not the number that they have here.
Oh, but to have some Catachans.
Oh yeah, Martin, is there any role I could do to give a general estimate, or just go wing it?
Say that again.
I said, is there any role I could do to give a general estimate for a search area for Imperial Guard stuff, or do I just wing it and just say a random number?
You want to search for Imperial Guard stuff?
No, just how many people they usually bring on this type of operation.
There is no standard protocol for this.
Well, I'd probably say they got like 10 to 15 people.
As for Catachan, I doubt they would be engaged. They would possess such mercenary capabilities. Their equipment, although very advanced, as he points towards the bedrolls and the tents, the Catachan would never allow markings such as these. As
You misunderstand. I wish we had Catachans.
Keep on dreaming.
I shall. Perhaps one day they shall suddenly appear.
If the Omnissiah blesses.
Indeed.
Nevertheless, they do not seem to possess any expertise, well, at least specialities in wide reconnaissance, especially of this type of fauna. They have been exploring caves. They believe the crystal or the spirit stone to be within one of them. It is a wild guess on their part, as they have failed to convince any of the locals to assist them.
True.
Now, I will be honest. Tracking them and killing them is sadly outside of my skill tree.
I also think that myself and Rykard, I don't think we will be able to make this journey and still be conscious.
And that is why I brought the beast.
You guys get to ride on it while we walk.
You will not get to ride on it unless your legs fail to support you. It is my beast. As you see him to be quite protective of the anteater-like creature.
I can assure you, I'm not getting on whatever the hell that is.
I will happily drape myself disgracefully over it as whenever my legs fail me.
As he would say, as he would look around and throughout the camp with his Metadrendite and say, they have left 2 days ago due to the atmospheric situation. As you remember, that our feet were engulfed in mud. Whatever tracks they have laid when they left this area, they most likely would have washed. But even so, mayhaps. Morten, could I be able to pinpoint the direction where they have left the camp?
Do a survival test. Minus 40.
Yeah, wow, it's even possible, brother.
Can I assist them?
Yep, absolutely.
How does this mud
Yeah.
taste? As you see Matthias about to search, Rick most likely spots something that attracts Matthias' attention. What is it?
Rick?
I see
have
some.
no-
There's some branches broken over there and tracks leading.
Astute observation, Guardsman. Experiencing reconnaissance?
Just hunting random beasts. Kind of obvious in the forest.
As you look down, you spot a boot footprint. Someone was running right where the branch is broken. You see a side of the branch has fallen into the footprint. They seem to be on the way back to the city. That is the last time they camped here.
Do any of you possess any servo skulls?
Oh, that's Tech Priest territory, so that's all you.
Commissar Rickard's going to look at him and just tilt his head ever so slightly and just go raise his eyebrows.
Reinhardt, as he proceeds to take an auto quill, remove its paper and write upon remove its paper and its quill, dip it in, giving both the quill with the tarry substance to write as well as a piece of paper. Write a message to the city. announce them of their possible threat.
Yes, sir. Would you like it in high or low Gothic?
Do I remember any of their writings? If they're in high or low Gothic or...
Yeah, it was normal logo writing.
Low Gothic will do.
Okay, so I've now become a scribe.
Well, if I were to write it, it would appear more like a threat than anything.
And he's gonna write the warning.
Nice.
I would then proceed to tap my chest, and from within my robes, a servo skull will proceed to crawl on 6 legs, as it is the TQ servo skull. I will then proceed to tie the message to the servo skull in a way that is possible, as all 6 legs proceed to go within it, and it begins to float, going in the direction of the city.
Nice.
You know, I once heard. Oh, I believe I once heard. I spent a year in the Historium. This seems very familiar.
Usually we would have used trumpets, messengers, but feathered creatures. Palm size would be fitting back in my world. It is a tactic employed by many lords on the battlefield.
Yes, in my world we find the Vox much more efficient.
From where I come, the blessings of the Omnisci are not that bountiful.
How ironic.
Indeed, as he proceeds to take the reins of the anteater and using his legs once again mounting the creature.
Nice. Where do you guys want to go?
Going in the continued direction of the where the Descendants are.
Awesome. Roll me a 1d100, please. Anybody?
Do it this time, guys.
Anybody?
No, I'm not rolling. I got 100 last time.
You know what? I rolled 2 1s today, so I feel like.
Oh yeah, you can do it. Yeah,
No.
Go ahead.
71.
Would you look at that?
Way better than my average, which is 95 and up.
Noted. You push past some brushes, and all of you see a giant palisade in front of you. It's slightly descended into the ground, like you can see over them, and you see a couple of tents in the distance. There's a well, there's a road, a couple of campfires that are going out. It looks like a little village. You see the gate about 100 meters ahead of you. What do you do?
I would like to use my telescopic sight to see if it's not an Imperial encampment.
No.
It's definitely not. Okay, good.
No.
I would then, after seeing this, I would turn to the group and say, one of you will have to take charge of diplomatic matters.
Are we talking diplomatic matters or diplomatic matters?
The ones where people don't shoot at us.
No.
They are the descendants of one of our colleagues. Although they are not of the same ordo, if they have learned anything from their forefathers, they are very distrustful and will scrutinize us heavily.
It was a joke.
I'm telling this, Reinhardt, because you will have to do your best not to lie to them.
I have never lied to anyone.
I am
They've
all
just-
too painfully aware of that.
They have just taken it the wrong way. Is it my fight? Anyway, let's. It's not my fault you just don't have a sense of humor.
Well, treat them as you would treat an inquisitor, I'd say. Be polite with them. And respectful.
You see, as you approach, a bunch of little domed houses. They look just big enough to live in, almost like igloos, but obviously there's no snow. And a bunch of smoke coming out of the chimneys. Small little roads, light in the windows. Every house is built out of wood. What do you do?
I turn to Reinhardt and say, announce our presence. Tell them we come from the village. Tell them who sent us. And tell them who we are.
Make sure everyone's weapons are holstered. Okay. Here we go. He's gonna walk up and go.
You emerge from the brushes. Everyone can see Aaron or Rykard move down through the little valley up towards the gate. After a little while, you begin to follow. He holsters his weapons and proudly walks over. You can see his cape flowing behind him. He walks up to the gate. At that moment, you can see a man crawling out of a small hole in the ground. He's carrying a spear, and then you see another one and another one emerging. A couple of them have bow and arrows, and they're pointing it at Rykard. And Rykard, you're standing there alone with your commissar hat and robe flowing behind you. They will motion for you to lower your weapon, to drop your weapons.
How many weapons on my hands? But what it called? That he will buckle his belt, let it drop to the ground. The fact that you have all come out, you know why I'm here. I wish a parley with the descendant of an inquisitor of the Imperium. Do you agree? And while he's doing this, he's sitting there looking across the entire crowd.
A man will rush ahead and try to wrestle you to the ground. What do you do, guys? I'll give you 5 seconds.
Bunch.
Siegfried watches. He pulls out his pick recorder and begins recording.
Yep. Alright, no resistance. He's going to grapple you and he's going to pull you in through the gates. He ties your hands behind your back and gives you a blindfold. Rykard is taken by the villagers.
As they're pulling him in, Rick just says hello.
There you are.
You can hear a voice behind you, Rickard. Who are you talking to?
Do you believe I came here alone? However, as a sign of good faith, I can take my earbud out so they cannot hear anything.
You will quickly find yourself sitting in a dark hut. You will see a couple of windows boarded shut. A man is standing in front of you. You're set down on a single bench. A couple of warriors standing by your side. These are definitely locals. He's wearing a headband. He looks well groomed, surprisingly, for this wilderness. He has a dark robe and a very inquisitive look. He's gonna lean down. What are you doing here? How did you find us?
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how they went through the process of finding you, but all the evidence leaded here. What I can say is I'm new to the organization.
Tell your friends to drop their weapons as well and approach the gate.
Do I have your word that their safety is guaranteed?
Yes.
You are requested to drop your weapons and enter. I would request that you do this as... Well, let's face it, if we don't get what we want.
An astute observation. A persuasive argument. A surprise indeed.
I'm not sure if that is a slight or a compliment.
It depends. Can you read a skull for its emotions?
No.
In that case, yeah, you have no idea. So he would proceed with... Matthias would proceed with Reichart's request.
You spend a little bit of time in the village talking to this interrogator, and you can elect a representative for the group who can do a fellowship test -10.
My man slaps Reichardt. Unless anyone else is better. This is an election. For the first time, we know what democracy is in 40k.
Go ahead, Aaron. Looks like you've been elected.
Democracy's overrated.
True. You do have the highest fellowship, though.
Oh my god.
I would recommend using the faith point for a +10 so it's flat.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that, and I'm also gonna mention Sam. I hate you for not being here.
You do get +10, or you get an inspiration point rather. So you have an inspiration point.
Okay, let's have a look. See, fellowship flat. Hold your breath, guys.
Yes!
Sick. Rickard, you spend quite a lot of time explaining who you are, what your intentions are, and so on. Eventually the person will reveal himself as Alcivi, the ancestor of Alexio. He is a distant ancestor, and he explains that his father instructed him that one day someone might come and look for him. To be extremely discerning with them, and he's going to be open about the tests he will run. Alexio also instructed them to be very selective with who they share his research with. Siwi explains that he is a direct descendant and has inherited many of his traits, Alexio's traits and talents. He takes you out of the hut. You will be given back some of your weapons, and he'll begin to walk with you up a mountain. All of you can do an athletics test. This takes a few hours, and he explains that he's going to show you something from Alexio.
Any bonuses for using my man catcher as a walking stick? Listen, I'm fishing.
Nah, man.
Damn. Ooh,
Shit.
that I thought was built for walking.
What can I say? Whenever you come from a predominantly ice world, you gotta keep moving, dude.
Siegfried, not used for. He just got used to camping.
It's a long, heavy walk. You have to climb up some rocks, keep going around and around the mountain. Finally, you find yourselves at the top. It is majestic and beautiful, and you look out over these vast forests, and you can see the city ruins in the horizon. Alcivi will point to a little mound of rocks on one end of the mountain. As he walks over, you will see him sit down, touch one of the rocks, and close his eyes. Apparently it means something to him. He motions for you to come closer.
I presume we proceed to come closer.
He points down to the city, looks over to you, and you can see birds swaying in the wind. Far, far down there, you can even see people moving around. Alcivi slowly turns around. You can see his dark green eyes, full of light and energy. He looks different from the locals. You can definitely tell the admixture from other places in the Imperium where Alexio would have been from. He looks like more like one of the locals from the planets you're used to seeing. He looks out and slowly turns to you. My father used to sit here. This is where Alexio had his last resting place. He must have felt so trapped. He looks up and you can see these scattering, beaming, purple, bluish lights, lightning storms above the clouds. Someone was waiting for him out there. I guess the time has come. I trust that you're with the Inquisition. I don't see any deception in any of you. But I must look into one of you.
I can assure you, we are with the Inquisition. At which point, then he's going to show him his gonna flip what he called a bit in his coat and show the Rosetta.
He, with mouth half open, he will lean down, stroke it. I've seen this before. It's like I've seen it in my dreams. He used to carry this. He was here. I see him moving, and he's closing his eyes and kind of gesturing to where Alexio would have gone. Yes, I see him sitting on this rock over here. He must have been so tired of looking. He was looking for something underground. An artifact. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Spirit Stone.
He looks a little hesitant. Some call it that. It's the source of this planet's power. It's why we're trapped here. I've read his notes, and there's some connection. Come. He's gonna skip over some of the rocks and walk over to a large totem. It's been painted, and you can see some of the paint still stuck within some of the cracks. My father just told me about this. I don't know what it's for. A lot of his memories. He must have spent a lot of time up here. Alexio, that is. And he walks over and is gonna start touching the stones, and you can see a couple of runes. These, he drew these. I don't know what they mean. No one does.
I would take a look at the writings. What are they?
It looks like Eldari writing.
Eldari.
Mm-hmm.
This is in a language that does not originate from the human tongue. Are you certain your descendant has written these?
No. It was Alexio himself.
I would take my metadendrite and do a radiation analysis to see if the markings are indeed old.
They're completely faded. Looks like they're barely visible. They're trapped between two cracks of rocks, protected from the rain. There must have been a lot of other scribblings on this rock that have faded.
Many years. Millennia even.
Siegfried will step forward and also try to examine the writing.
Do a linguistics Eldari test. A -20.
Fuck.
Success with 1.
Sick.
A failure with 3.
Not as sick.
How
It says, speak to me. Or speak with me. Let's see if we will draw his hands under the rock and feel them. They're still there. I guess this is where he felt it. The presence. I've read a lot of his notes. They're still in the cave where he spent most of his life writing. I'll take you there if you pass the test.
And what test is this?
You can hear someone shouting as you see this group of warriors standing behind you. They followed you up on the mountain and they're just standing by the entrance. And I'll see who will look down. Someone came here before you. They claimed they were with the Inquisition, like you. But I was told to look for this. And he's gonna hold up the Aquila. I was told to look for the medallion. The one Alexio had.
That is the Aquila. He is a common signifier of the allegiance to the Imperium, but only the Inquisition possesses the eye.
He will pull up his sleeve, and you can see a drawing of the eye of the Inquisition. This is what I saw in his cave. This is what Alexio drew. It's on his clothes. I've kept some of his journals. This is the Inquisition. If this is real, then... He seems a little bit distrusting still.
I would turn towards Siegfried. Navigator, what finds you so engrossed in this gibberish writing? It's far too eroded to discern anything from it.
What I can discern says, "Speak to me." I'm not sure if it is meant in the literal way or in a psychic nature, but if you would like to try to speak to the rock, maybe something will happen.
Well, since it's in Eldari, let's try the physical option first, then the metaphysical one. And I would proceed to say the Eldari words of "I speak to you." Towards where the writing, where Siegfried has pointed.
Do you say it in Eldari?
Yeah.
I'll see who will close his eyes. You know what's written there.
He points towards Siegfried and says, "It appears my college has managed to find a patch of readable text. It is the language of one of our enemies. Those who sit vigil against them know their tongue, as it is important to know thy enemy. We, although are not part of the same Ordo as your ancestor was, our duties are to safeguard our stars from the threats of the alien. Yet your father was aware of their language. Uncommon for his Ordo, but not impossible."
Who is them? Who are you talking about? The invaders?
I would then describe Eldari, if it fits the description.
He looks baffled. I can't believe you would write in their language. Study them.
Yes,
Unless he was trying to find their weakness.
is a forbidden tongue. Mayhaps he would only impart this knowledge to someone who has the capabilities of learning such things. Some individuals, although very rare, know this language, but all those of the Inquisition, the branch of the Ordozinos, know the alien's tongue.
If you know what it means,
So,
maybe you can make sense of this. He's gonna push a boulder aside and reveal a small cave. Walking down into the cave, he's gonna point to the wall, run his hands along the side, and you can see more of this writing. Inscriptions. The same runes. And as you read them, they are kind of coded, and any of you can do a Forbidden Lore Inquisition test, -10.
Yes, I knew I should have picked this.
while you're doing that, what do you call it? I'm going to say, under my breath, what do you call it? The Dark Predator. Is there a possibility the Eldar were here before and they've foreseen what is coming?
Success with 5.
Do any of you have
Oh, wait.
Sonitions?
Yes.
I do, yes.
Do a Sonitions test. Flat.
Success with 7.
Nice. Rickert.
Failure on my part.
Yep. Rickert, you hear some whispers disappear in the wind. As you hear the whispers, Alcivi will turn around, and he has a terrified expression in his eyes. You can see his eyes vibrating with fear. He looks at you, and he knows that you heard the whispers. As his mouth half open is just frozen in place. And you get the feeling that he has heard this many times before. He has not told you about it.
I believe it's time for you to tell the truth.
I don't know
And
what
if
you mean.
you
I've
tell-
told you everything. I've shown you everything.
You know what I just heard. And if you tell the truth, I will tell you something that will chill your soul and enable you to help us.
Do a charm test. Minus nothing. Flat.
Success with 6.
He will sigh deeply. There's someone. Every time I come here, they speak to me. I ignored it at first, but they're trying to reach us. I don't know why.
What do they speak like? Your language? Another language?
Images, meaning.
What images?
They project their will. It's like I can feel their intention. They're not words, they're symbols.
Need direct answer. Do they feel like they're projecting love to you?
aliens. The invaders. They want to find something. They're telling us that they're looking for something.
That's
Once
good.
they find it, they will leave. Maybe we should help them. Why would they be reaching this place and no one else? I can only hear them here. He touches the rock and you can see him closing his eyes again.
Please don't do that. I don't know why they are contacting you here, but have you actually seen what's happened with these invaders throughout the entire planet? Because we have.
Yes.
Cities destroyed, people slaughtered. Do you actually think if you give them or aid them in seeking what they want, you will be spared?
No. But maybe they will leave.
You will still be dead. So, perhaps you should look more towards defending yourselves.
He closes his eyes again. They can feel me and speak to me, but they don't know where I am. If they did, they would have been here a long time ago. They don't know where we are, but they can reach out to us.
Do you feel it anywhere outside this cave?
Quickly, what do you see? He's motioning for you to touch the rock.
Hell, then I'll touch it.
Do a Sanitions test.
Success with 4 additional.
You will see a dark cave underground with a bunch of beaming lights and a large purple crystal sticking all the way up to the ceiling. It looks absolutely majestic. You get an overwhelming feeling that this is the most powerful thing you have ever seen. It is the source of the storm, it is the source of the goddess Danu, and it is the source of the sins of the sector prefect. As you see it, you get completely overwhelmed. You can roll for fair 1 if you don't have jaded.
I have jaded.
You will just stand there closing your eyes for a moment, seeing this thing. It is ultra real in your inner vision. It is more real than anything you've ever seen. Alexio will open his eyes at the same time as you, and you will see into his dark green eyes. What did you see?
With heaving breaths, I think you know exactly what I seen.
Tell me.
Unfortunately, I cannot. That is strategically operational, confidential.
Then you have failed my test. I must ask you to leave.
May I perhaps give it a try?
say I failed a test. But you can see the fact that a non-psyker has seen this. And you know the Inquisition. You say, I have failed your test.
What do you do, guys?
Just go to here.
Okay.
Siegfried is going to touch the wall.
Alrighty. Do a Sinistration test. Minus 20. Sick. Was that your roll? No, that's Rickard. I don't see a roll yet, Brad. Oof. Yeah, I'll give you that. You will see kind of a vague vision of the same thing. Crystal, dark green crystal in a cave.
You said dark purple or dark green?
The color is a little bit unclear, flickering back and forth.
Siegfried would turn towards Alcivi and say, a large crystal flickering in color.
He looks to you. You can see as well. And do you have powers? Can you change your surroundings?
I have not ventured too far down this path. I am, at my base nature, just a navigator. I could use some basic psychic powers, but I haven't learned any yet.
If they share the vision with you, you must be tied with me somehow. He takes another look at your Inquisitional seal. Can I touch it again?
Of course.
He holds through a setup and will close his eyes. And he's going to get a beautiful roll. He's going to see something from your past. What does he see?
He sees the endless training that Siegfried has undergone as a child to become as proficient as he is at combat and wielding the Thunderhammer.
Anything relating to the Inquisition?
Seeing the Inquisitor that we serve's face and what he looks like.
He's gonna let go of the Aquila, the rosette, and look to you. You said you were looking for the Inquisitor, but you already know him.
No, not... That is a different Inquisitor. That is the one that has brought us to this planet to finally solve this riddle.
What riddle is that?
the storm that surrounds this world.
What would you
And
do to solve it?
hopefully whatever would need to be done, but hopefully in a undestructive manner as possible.
He closes his eyes again. I see. Would you destroy this place if it was necessary?
Siegfried would look upon him with his pale green eyes. That is a decision beyond my remit, but I would hope it would not come to that.
You speak like his writing. I can hear your reasoning is like his. He'll open his eyes. I believe you. You can see him trying to shake the voices, and he will walk down from the mountain, leaving you there alone. What do you do?
Gonna quickly search around the cave some more and see if find anything else.
Just the runes. Talking about communion with the aliens. Whoever wrote these, if it was Alexio, was communing with the aliens. Alcivi has also been doing the same. Someone has been trying to reach him, and he is speaking to someone. They don't seem like, as you spend more time there, it doesn't seem like it's the invading force. They're not emanating from the same place.
Siegfried would, after kind of reading some more into the runes, would then look to the rest of the group. Come, we must follow him.
While Siegfried was studying the writings on the wall, Matthias would pull out his bit recorder and take bits the items. If the current illumination is not suitable, he would turn on his stab light and take bits.
Yes. You're gonna walk back down into the village, spend a little bit more time there. They will give you everything back, and see, we will return, meeting you by the gates. He's holding a small basket with some simple foods. As presumably his family and some of his friends are gathered around him, and he's going to bow as you approach. It was different from what I expected, but I know that you are with my ancestor and with my father. I know that you're with the Inquisition. And whatever you do, please give this place one more chance. I know that we don't look like much now, but this was once a majestic world. We can serve you. He will bow in front of you. You will see the rest of the villagers bow as well. He gets up, gives you the basket. There's a cave in the old mines of Teshe. It belonged to a night house. That's where my ancestor built his hideout, his study. You can go there now. He will lean down and mark it. And you have the exact location of Alexio's hideout. Leave it exactly as you found it. Do you promise?
Yes, we will be sure to not disturb him.
Don't attract any attention. There are others looking for it. Hurry.
Would you not want to come with us?
He looks over his shoulders. I have to stay here with my family.
If
But I trust you.
if you worry for your life, then I will happily be your shield. No harm shall come upon you.
I'm safer here. They don't know anything. They don't suspect us. I look just like another villager. With you, things would be different. Go.
I see.
Hurry.
I remember you speaking something about having journals, or I take it they are where...
They're in the cave. Go.
I understand.
He's gonna usher you to the gate.
As parting word, there are dark things worse than the invaders coming. You will
Matthias
not
would
come
put
with us.
a hand on Reinhardt's shoulder as to stop him from talking.
If you would not help us prepare, we can't be everywhere.
Do you listen to Data Predator's encouragement to stop talking?
No.
No?
Reinhardt?
Yes.
Righty. You will exit and begin walking through the city. Through the forest, rather. You can do a D100. Another D100.
We didn't roll up until now.
I'll give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Ah, yes, dice. Be faithful for 2 years.
You roll as well.
That's the lowest roll we had, actually.
Oh, this is so crazy.
Faith.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, you roll so bad. Anyone at all, do a navigate surface test. -10.
Ah, yes.
-10.
I got this.
You got this?
No.
You sure?
Oh, very.
Like, what's your navigate?
I.
Ah,
90.
Oh, fuck.
He's close to another net 1.
What does it look like when you're navigating through this thick forest? Like little vines hanging from above, rivers, roots. You jump on a little cliff and look over the horizon.
Showing his prowess navigating such rough terrain upon his beast of burden, he takes 50 meters above the main column, with easier to traverse with such a majestic creature. He manages to cut his way through the foliage using the unpowered force sword as if it were a machete. The creature itself would claw at any obstacle that it would threaten its path, while the rest would easily be able to follow with minimal damage to their person and equipment. If difficult terrain such as a river or a swamp would be present, the ant-lion-like creature would be able to bite off the bark of a heavy tree, using it as secure footholds for the swamps, for the group to move forward. And in case of rivers, we would be able to either follow the river, as the creature has an instinctual level of understanding of its surroundings and is capable of figuring out a shallow path through the river, or a path paved with jagged rocks and stones that allow us to safely navigate past it.
Not only that, you will actually stumble across a couple of food sources and a large pond of fresh water. You all sit there at camp, baffled by how this tech priest is able to lead you to food sources, like pick out the right berries, pick out the right roots. He makes a little pot, boils a little meal for you, completely at home in this wilderness, to your surprise. You'll sit around and eat, relax, and suddenly you will hear a single last shot. You will see a light flashing by you and hitting a tree nearby. A little piece of bark will fly off.
I immediately use my voice to notify the others, saying, "Take cover! We've been shot at!"
Where?
It'll be over.
Siegfried is gonna lay down.
It'll be overheard with contact, contact, contact.
Where?
Can I discern where the shot originated from?
Yes. It is on a hill nearby. And what do you all do? You all get one action to react.
Siegfried will get into cover behind a tree and lay down.
I've been waiting for this for a very long time. I will mount the creature. We're going for
Sick.
medieval.
Nice.
Ripsaw's gonna commit war crimes and prep a grenade.
Yes. Nice.
Sorry. Rickard is going to run and crouch behind a thick tree for cover.
Excellent. And in fact, I'm going to bring you up to a little map. Where is it?
My God, I've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, boy.
Morgan,
Ready.
I'm just going to actually say that I think that whenever he actually attacks the person, you should have the Black Beauty music. And
The what?
Black Beauty.
Huh?
Do, 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 do.
Oh, the Trevor Richards song, right?
No. Oh my. Right. You know what? Forget it.
Too British.
Goddamn
to
Anglos. You
understand.
think everybody knows your fucking colonist language then? You don't know all these stupid references.
No one knows your ancient.
Remember when we invaded the fucking island of New Zealand? No, we don't know.
Anyway, Rick is just gonna rage because that's the only thing I can do.
Yes. You can hear some branches breaking, some roots snapping. Someone is running nearby. Everybody gets one action. What do you want to do?
I want to.
Go ahead, man.
I would like to identify the person that dares to sneak towards us, drawing both of my weapons, and I proceed to hit and run the gentleman. If he's within my animal's movement range for a charge.
There is no one nearby that you can see.
Then I would spend the
16.
entire turn searching for targets.
Mm-hmm.
Siegfried will stand up behind the tree and hug it. Cover.
Anybody here have a slow laptop? They're on, or a slow computer?
Possibly me.
Possibly you.
We bet.
You're gonna need help
Recall.
on this combat then.
I am on my phone, so I don't know if we'll work or not. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me just refresh.
Hey,
gonna be
I'll
a-
wait to see if the map loads or not.
It's gonna be a problem.
Hey, at least I get my computer probably next week, unless someone stole the package. It was supposed to come a day ago, but yeah.
Porch pirates.
Oh, yep, I'm
Yeah.
still stuck on the map.
We're coming. It's gonna go.
Map's supposed to be changing.
So,
Nah, not yet.
Ricard is going to look over his shoulder at Siegfried and go like that and point that way. Then he's going to take up Overwatch's position to his right hand side.
It has started to rain, and it is
Can I do an
trickling
awareness
down.
test to see where it came from, so I could start moving in that direction, or not?
Nah.
Ah,
Not yet.
damn.
Not yet.
Well, I guess I follow Ripsaw. I mean, no, not Ripsaw. Data Predator, because he probably knows where we're
Oh,
going.
wow. Wow.
Are you melee? Are you melee, Ripsaw? No, I think not.
No, but I have melee dog.
Listen, I do not know how the personnel capacity of this creature more than the dungeon minute stats. We'll have to figure it out.
It was actually a harsh burn. I'm going to follow Data Pret. No, not him.
Well, in
Everybody.
his defense, I am on a beast.
Everybody, you're coming to a combat map right now. Roll initiative.
Hey,
leave
let's
that
see if the
open.
loads are not for me.
It's gonna load slowly.
Oh boy.
If you have a bad computer, and maybe not at all.
Oh yeah, I see the issue here.
Hey, let's hope my phone can handle it.
Joe.
Oh, good.
Wow,
Oh,
it
this map
actually
is
loaded.
smooth.
It actually loaded.
No, computer.
Oh no, I've been on this map before.
Same here.
The lag is immense, but it did actually load.
Only half of us died at that point. Don't worry.
I've been on this map before and it wasn't good.
Oh, I wasn't.
Wow, Wow, I keep going low on initiative.
Move 12. That's good. Could be
Seems like-
better.
Real good, so I can get to the trees.
Yeah, no, this might be a little bit of a brutal map, but we'll try. Let's see here.
More than out of curiosity, do you know the tactical speed of the beast?
I'm fast.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Give me a moment.
I gotta head out, boys.
Alrighty, man. See you later. We got enough
See ya.
people. I think we have enough people now.
Come on. Sorry, Morden,
Okay,
I can't
this
actually
is-
get into my token.
Yeah, it's the same usual problem. I'll fix it for you, Aaron. It's actually my fault.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know why it keeps happening. Actually, I have no idea. But
I think this is the biggest map I've seen
Because
so far.
the simple
Yes,
fact of the matter is,
guys,
slide
let's play the game.
off
Go.
120,
Let's try to quickly do this combat, okay?
All right.
Ripso, you have Doggo as well.
Nice. Oh,
You
yeah,
need to. We need to roll for Aaron. Aaron, are you able to do it?
not at the moment. So, what do you call it? Just ignore me.
I'll take charge of Aaron.
Do it. I'll roll initiative for Aaron as well. Or no, you can do it.
Just write me in PMs ahead of time what you want to do, if you can set the map.
Oh no, hold on. Sorry. Just give me...
damn, this is huge.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah,
it
I wanted to make
It's fine.
make it so that in case you run in the direction, you're not gonna like hit the wall.
Aaron's initiative is barred.
I'll pick. Oh no! Oh, what is his initiative?
It's 1d10 plus 6. There's no way he could roll a 4.
Okay, he gets a.
That'd be a
He
10.
gets a 13. I just rolled for him. There we go. Boom. Let's do this. Everybody have their initiative? Is anyone missing? Ripsaw,
Sam,
Ricard,
I
Data
hope you
Predator,
have
Rick.
one.
Nope, we're good to go. Let's go.
Yep,
Ripsaw,
right,
you're up.
Okay. Did he shoot us? The guy to the
Hell
left.
yeah. Someone did shoot at you.
Uh,
It was
okay.
probably this guy. You look over, you see something moving in the brushes over the horizon. You can see a bunch of vegetation, thick forests, jungle-like almost, vines hanging above you. You can imagine like a thick jungle, and you see a helmet. Definitely not a local, some Imperium guy.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to this tree right here. The fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my bolter. Oh, I just succeed just to hit this guy right here.
Nice. He is unprepared. He's not going to dodge. 12 pen 4. Did you account for
Yes.
the tearing?
Yes.
Nice.
How Ripsaw goes to the...
His force field is not going to activate. Very well done. This looks like some kind of commander or someone in charge. He has a truly strange mustache, slick back black hair. He looks like he's dressed in some kind of commander outfit, camo. He has a rebreather. He has a voxcaster. You can see him shocked as soon as he sees you. You just pop around the corner, blast him.
Ripsaw's gonna pop
bolt
around the
gun.
corner and go, "Hey, stop shooting! Bang!"
This guy was not the guy shooting you. But he is a suspect, so you shoot him. It's gonna be 12-4. 6. Okay. Very nice. Good damage. He flinches back as you... the bolt explodes in his chest piece. You can see him getting on his... one knee in the ground, and then he's going to stand up and try to run away. Richard, Prikach.
Okay, so Rickard is going to move forward. See that what he called Ripsaw has shot at someone, but unfortunately, because of the foliage in front of them, his last pistol just goes. Choo! He doesn't hear anything. So he assumes that he's missed and kneels. Kneels and goes, Ripsaw! Did I hit him?
No.
Oh, damn it! And that's my turnover. Next.
You guys can feel free to respond whenever someone talks, by the way.
Sorry.
No, nothing. Yeah.
I thought you just wanted to click on.
No, the one time I actually want you to stall. You don't fucking stall.
Alright, okay. Sorry, dude.
Usually it's like, fuck, yeah, man, 30 seconds, I don't know, I can't decide. But I like this, change. Alright, I'm done. Who we got? There we go, there's a shooter. Oh, that's an interesting measurement tool, I haven't seen that before.
Oh yeah, it looks way different.
Alright, Mr. Shooter is gonna take aim at you, Ricard. And he's going to blast away.
Okay. Well, I shall...
He puts his sidearm away and is gonna put his rifle up, charge it, and let go.
Success with 1 additional. So if he... Yeah, I'll take that.
You'll take the damage?
Well, yeah, success with 1 additional. In fact, no, I'm gonna re-roll that.
I roll not 1.
Oh God!
Not 1.
I hope you put yourself in trouble. Right
Not
now.
1, boys.
Boys.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This might hurt. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Eh.
thank you, Mike Burt.
I'm gonna ask this one question: is it comparable to the Eldar Ranger's gun?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Success with 5 additional.
That one ignores dodge.
That one ignores everything, unfortunately.
Unless you also
Alright,
net
okay,
one.
well then, the hell with it.
First attack. 14 energy, 3 penetration to your head. 14 and 3 to the head.
2 and 3. Okay, so... Right, okay.
Right. 9 pen 3 to the head.
Okay.
Eleven pen 3 to the head.
Oh, fuck. That's -2.
-2. Let's look at the crits. -2 energy to the head. Anyone have it in front of them? -2 energy. The blast of energy dazzles the target. He's blinded.
Sorry, I tell like -1.
-1. A grazing blow hits the head, disorienting the target. He suffers a -10 penalty to all tests, except toughness tests, for 1 round. Another hit. This is like the gun is glued to your head, like just shooting you as you move. Every single shot hits. Finally, you'll take 10 energy, 3 penetration to the head.
Shit. Fucked that up. I have 12 armor. 6. Sorry, could,
We just roll with it.
yeah, we'll just roll with it.
We don't.
So, it was... Yeah, so that shouldn't penetrate.
That doesn't better, right? Righty. Finally, gonna be a 14 energy, 3 penetration to the head. That should be final.
Jesus Christ,
We
that's
got this.
-4.
Is it again and again and again and again in the head? So what's your armor value, Ricard?
It's 12 and what do you call it? I'm at -4 at the moment.
Remember, you're at 6 fatigue. Everybody gets fatigue equal to half their armor. If you have a stat that is under that is less than 60, then that is counted as half. So if you have 40 strength, you now have 20 strength. If you have 50 agility, you now have 25 agility. Does everyone understand?
Mhm. If
Okay.
fatigue doesn't reach the stat, it's not half.
Yes. The energy attacks, burns away all of the hairs on the target's head. Suddenly, your head is aflame. He is also reeling from the injury. The target suffers 2 levels of fatigue, and the target is blinded for 2 rounds. So you now have 2 plus levels of fatigue, no hair, and you're blinded for 2 rounds. Not too bad.
Why do you hate me?
The game hates you. That was the official description. Go ahead, Dirty Predator. Go.
What's the tactical speed of the beast?
Tactical speed. Let's see. What is your run speed?
Oh, my run speed? It's 30 meters.
30 meters. It's gonna have a run speed of 90 meters.
19 meters?
90.
90!
Yep.
Wow! Okay,
Yep, yep,
one.
yep, yep, yep.
My good man, I will proceed to hit and run the gentleman right here. As the
Yes.
beast proceeds to go on all fours, sprinting through the trees, going through the bushes with its razor-like claws, ignoring the difficulty of terrain being bipedal. This officer was probably expecting their knight in shining armor. Instead, he's face to face with a horseman in black.
I'm getting a little poetic now. Well, I like that. I like that.
Well, you know, when you're going medieval.
That's right.
This will be with no aim, and it's kind of a charge, but not a charge.
Mm-hmm.
It just
Fails his
has a-
dodge.
Failed. He also has a
Shields fail. Everything fails.
fail. Oh no.
Oh no.
Flail of castigation, 1 hit. Agility.
He's gonna try to brace with his arm, and you hit the arm perfectly. You hear a crack, and he's gonna be reeling back in pain.
23 penetration 4.
Nice.
Is he still alive? I hope he's alive.
He is alive.
Okay. Did he fail his agility?
Success.
Okay. I will use reading strike. I will attempt a survival before I do with my sword attack.
Yes.
Prepare the mount's weapon. Or claws.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare the mount's weapon, the
Mhm,
claws.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he's attacking with the claws. Miss.
No. I convince it to attack it with its claws, and it's using my survival stat to hit. I believe. Let me check.
Sure.
Reading strike. This action can only be performed while operating a vehicle with a living trait. The steed is incited to attack, smashing its foe with its iron hoofs, mauling them with savage claws, dismembering them with vicious teeth. The rider mount must make a melee or range attack, for which the rider makes a hard survival test with a bonus equal to its steed's weapon skill characteristic for a melee attack or ballistic skill characteristic for the range attack. If he succeeds, the steed inflicts a single hit upon the target with the appropriate weapon.
Right. Okay, what did we rule on the melta bomb? Someone remember?
You cannot throw it.
But it's like it's blast 2, right?
I think it's bigger.
No, it's blast 2.
Yeah, I think the idea was it was sort of like a magnetic sort of mine you stuck on
Right,
the
right.
wall.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
boom.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
He's
Space Marines could chuck that thing.
he's gonna
know
shoot
that.
you, and he's holding a pistol. He's gonna try to shoot your. Nah, he's gonna shoot you. He's gonna shoot you, Ripsaw. Do you want to doogie?
Yes, I would like to do a dodge.
Do it.
Fuck.
Damn. Do you want to reroll? You have an inspiration?
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to reroll.
Do it.
It's not gonna kill me instantly, right?
Rain is pouring down. You can hear the leaves being pummeled by this rain. It is dark and wet.
With -2, quite possibly.
I was able to dodge.
Nays. And he does have... he rolls terribly to hit you, and the shot is gonna go wide. You dodge it beautifully. Flinching down just in time, Doggo reacts, looks up at you, worried. That is his turn. Dead Predator, have you done your turn?
Yeah, the end lion hits the die as well with one claw. I don't know what damage profile it has. You're gonna have to.
1d10 usually, plus strength.
Strength 30. It's a 3. I do not know the creature's strength.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 4 on that.
7 damage.
Got it. Noted. Then it is the bossman's turn. Where are you, Tally?
Oh, I'm done.
Huh?
I'm let me show you.
Oh, it was like jousting thing.
Yeah,
Oh, damn you, motherfucker!
baby.
This fucking lizard! You're gonna fucking kill me! You're gonna kill my whole campaign with this fucking strategy. What are you doing, dude?
Evil.
Stop fucking breaking the game! Get back here! You fucking cheater!
Make me.
I can't even shoot you anymore. This is
It was a
bullshit.
horse-like thing. It was a horse-like thing. He's allowed to do it.
This is bullshit.
Called ramming speed.
This is bullshit.
Ram is worse, but I don't want to be shot at.
This is
Give me
such
ramming
bullshit.
speed. You're on
What?
top speed.
Fuck
You charge
you.
him with your horse and stop as soon as you hit him. No.
Fuck you.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Fuck you.
Reinhardt, I believe in you. Listen, when I said I am a horseman in black, I am gonna act like it.
You're gonna act like what he called Sir. What was it? That doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna attack you, Ricard.
Okay.
Once, twice. Oh my god! I rolled a nat 3. That's a body shot, I think. The game wants you dead. I'm not trying to kill you. The game is.
The impossible, they said. It would be hard, they said.
I'm just rolling the
Without
dice.
ones, nothing.
I'm just rolling dice. I'm not trying to kill you.
Success
You-
with
you gotta
7.
try and
7.
dodge.
Nice. That's gonna be a single shot with a minus. Not enough. You dodge. Second attack. Duge.
Come on, dude.
Hmm? What are you talking about?
Success with 5.
He has 2 pistols. I'm looking at his character sheet. What are you talking about?
He's dual wielding, my man.
Good.
He gets 2
Was
shots.
that so hard? So this guy's gonna go through the brushes. One revolver goes off, hits your between your legs. Other one, you manage to lean back. It just hits a strap on your backpack, and you can feel the heat from the strafing blow. Barely a miss. Nicely done.
I'm actually going to do an analysis to see how many times you shoot at me compared to everyone else.
Do that. Do that.
You are a commissar. That is
Yeah.
quite important.
Rick Duge.
Doing at me?
Yes. I am shooting
Alright, I'll
at
go.
you. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I shall try. Attempt to dodge.
Do that. Very
Yes, let me roll. That's bad. Success with 3 degrees.
3 degrees. Usually people are happy about that, but this campaign, you know.
I mean, look at my
Things are
roll. Look at
brutal.
what I have to hit.
That's gonna
Me
be.
twice or just once, because I will have a second dodge.
That is gonna be 1 hit on you.
All right.
On the in the body. Take a total of. This is some kind of plasma rifle. You take a total of 11, 3 penetration.
3 penetration. Oh, all right. Let me do quick math.
Quick math.
All right, 2 gets through, so that puts me at 21.
That shot got through. Rick, it is your turn.
Good. I know.
Here on Bro Palpatine.
Let me see if I can measure it out. How far is that guy in the back away from
Use the
me?
measurement tool.
All right, let me see. If I can... Oh yeah, that's in range. Yeah, I think right. I can't see my fingers covering.
Go ahead, quick. You have 15 seconds.
25, yeah.
Go.
25. You draw.
Yep, I charge at him then.
I literally can't believe you just left me hanging, dude.
As Rick charges at him, he's in his natural environment. The place reminds him of his home as he's jumping off trees and bushes as he goes straight for the man. Gonna let me roll it.
Awesome.
As he's just smiling as it reminds him of his home planet. He hasn't been there in ages since joining the guard.
Yes. You're hit by wet leaves, branches. You could like jolt off of these wet rocks, and you just feel like you're in your natural element. You draw breath. You feel the freshness of the air. It invigorates you, and you see your target in front of you closer and closer. Finally, you see the white in his eyes. You see him opening his mouth, and you strike.
Get dirt.
Yeah, I wish I had an inspiration. Wait, can I fake
How
point?
you doing? Does it miss?
You can fake point.
Yeah,
You can fate point reroll. Only attacks.
yeah, I'll fake point the reroll. It's like, hey,
After
I'm on
such
my
an
home
epic
planet, look at that,
description,
I
you
missed.
have to.
Yeah. It's like, wow, this reminds me of my home. Oh. Alright, let's see if this does it now. Wow.
God. It wasn't meant to be. You fly over this rock, jumping down on it with a warhammer, and you smash a small boulder next to him. It just collapses. He rolls away. As the servitor will begin, you can hear its mechanical noises squeaking behind you, Rick. I'm gonna give you a -20 on this dodge test.
Yeah, I'm running to, wait, no, charge. So, does he get a
He
minus?
gets a
on range
minus,
attacks?
yeah. No, that's for running, I think.
No, it's a -20
Oh.
for hard target. It's not a -40.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have
Yeah.
hard target. I have hard target, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Just -20, not
Got it.
-40.
Do you want to do a doogie?
I will still try to dodge, but yeah, he has a
Yeah.
-20 to shoot me.
Go.
Except for 2. Oh wait, no, I forgot the minus. It's a flat. Yeah, it's a flat.
Nah, he's gonna miss you. Servitor leans back, lets go of his autogun. Just hits the leaves behind you. You can see a bunch of trees and such explode. Ripsaw.
Ripsaw's going to prime a grenade and toss it. Right here.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
yes. Everyone within that 3-meter way is taking 12.
Mm-hmm.
Along with this guy.
Damn.
Saboteur.
Oh, damn. Alright, we're gonna make a little explosion here.
Ripsaw's just going to yell as he throws a grenade. No arbitrators can stop me from my madness.
You get an inspiration point. Let's see if
Yeah, it's
that's about right.
Yep.
wow. That's nailed.
Good one. The grenade goes off. Huge blast. You can see the man are going to get an opportunity to spot it with a penalty. I'm going to give them a penalty on this since the grenade is green. Everything is green. You know, it's landing in wet weather. Everything is very hard to see. First guy manages to move. Let's move over there. Servitor, no, not even close. He's gonna take the full blunt of the damage. 12 damage. Still alive. You can see bits and pieces of the servitor fly off. Chest plate, face gets all burnt. It's on fire. It's not pretty. Go.
Okay, so Record, after being shot so many times, slowly recovers his composure, looks at what's actually happening, sees the servitor coming forward, puts his bolter down and says, hell with it, Emperor, please accept me, and goes douche, douche, douche. Just as they actually hit, an explosion occurs. It is but because he's, envisaged that this guy here is going to be moving. He's hit him with 7 degrees.
Dodge fail, energy shield fail. That's a hit.
So that's pen 12. Sorry, damage 12, pen 4. Damage 9, pen 4.
That's it.
Damage 15, pen 4.
Nice. Let's see if it's enough.
Well, let's raise his fury as well.
It's not the first one, so it doesn't run.
That is gonna do it. Bam! You blow his leg straight off. A fountain of blood sprays out, and you can see him just losing his leg instantly. He's gonna try to step on it, falls over, hits a branch, and is just staying in the branch, hanging. Takes a couple of times. You shoot him once more in the chest. You just see him go up in a huge explosion. Well done.
Record will shout, Emperor, give me strength. Let me see this out.
Beautiful. Rick Duge. Dodge.
I dodge, firing point blank, I get. I have with that minus 20 because charge, yada yada. I mean hard target.
Step over there and shoot you. Flank, but not at melee range. And you get your attack.
20. Yep. Oh, I get an attack on him? Nice.
Yep, because he's stepping away.
Do I attack first or dodge first?
Attack first.
Alright. Let's see if it hits.
Yes.
Oh, no. Shouldn't have that now. Ooh, yes. Thank God. Stop before I did. Yeah, no.
Look at Tabby with his fucking
Successful 4. Does that hit him?
cheating.
Don't mind me, gentlemen.
Cheating. Don't mind me. I'm just fucking Sonic the Hedgehog over here. That's a solid hit.
19, 4 penetration, concussive 1.
Got it. Shield on the
Forget
first.
the other one. So, give
okay,
me
that's just that's a lightning attack. You cannot do a lightning attack, but you can do a single attack.
No. That's why I said forget the other one. I rolled
Yeah,
twice.
yeah. 94. Got it.
Yeah,
Got
give
it.
me was it toughness?
It's shield. It's a shield.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. So.
The good dude is gonna hit you in the head.
All right, let me try and dodge it.
Point blank. That's a minus 50. That is a few hits. So even if it is fully dodged, you need a few extra successes.
That's
Do you want to reroll?
I'll be honest, you wouldn't be able to get better than that.
yeah. Nah. I'll just take
Okay.
the flat. I can't really
Got it. Okay. That is going to be a full rifle burst. And he is
I dodged the first shot, I guess.
hitting in the head. First hit, 11 energy damage, 3 penetration to the head. 11 energy, 3 penetration. Tavi, can you double check his math?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, 2 makes it through again.
11, 3 pen. Second hit?
2 makes it through. 2 makes it through. 2.
Okay.
2 make it through. Yeah, so that puts me at a 20.
10 energy,
21 if it's-
3 penetration. 10 energy, 3 penetration.
10 energy, 3 penetration. All right. That puts me at a 18 because 1 gets through.
Energy, 3 penetration.
3 penetration. All right, 4 get through. That puts me at a 14.
Yep.
Alright. 10
That
energy, 3
Oh
penetration.
God! All right, 1 gets through. That puts me at a
13.
13.
Yes, Data Predator. Go.
This ruffian, as he has shot Rick, feeling satisfied with his rebuke with his energy weapon, he proceeds to prepare his second burst as he feels the ground shaking as a massive figure would have made it. As he looks behind him, he sees upon this gigantic antlion-like creature a skeleton, a tech priest, a corpse kept alive by technology, with both of its arms bearing weapons and both of them outstretched as a mechadendrite reaches to grab him. I will attempt to grapple him.
Inspiration put.
Does he dodge? Does he succeed?
He's gonna attempt to dodge.
Sure.
One degree of success.
Not enough.
Yep.
Go for field. If he has.
No, I don't think it force field helps with dodge.
I don't know.
With grapple.
I don't know.
Grapple, I don't think a force food helps. It has to be like
Nah.
a quick.
Grapple is an attack, kinda.
No. I'm gonna rule that it
It's
force field
not
doesn't
enough.
top.
Okay.
I'm gonna rule that.
In
It's like
that
if you're
case,
slow enough, you can get through a shield because you don't activate
Yeah,
it
it's
'cause
like
you're not.
Dune,
Yeah,
some
that
Dune,
type.
Dune shit. We like Dune.
as the gentleman attempts to dodge, he realizes he's not quick enough. Putting both of his arms above his head, he barely manages to protect itself as this gigantic claw crashes into his left arm, grabs it by the most resistant bone, and it drags him with this rider as we both move here.
Remember your fatigue, everyone. If you have more fatigue than your ability, it's half.
It's half.
Remember.
It's okay.
That counts for dodge, that counts for agility, that counts for toughness.
Yep.
Your armor is halved if you understand, if you have more fatigue than your toughness, then you have half armor applied.
Ooh.
Stuff like that.
Toughness bonus or armor?
Toughness bonus is what I meant.
Yeah. I'm just on the border. I don't have more than half. Yeah. Just on the
Okay,
border.
I'll have to check that toughness.
Mm.
Yeah, it's half for me. Round it up or down?
Run it up.
Okay. With that, I will drag him with me. And if I have a half action, I still have a half action. Could I put manacles on him?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Mhm.
I do that. I have him
He's helpless,
grappled
right?
and has helpless. Yeah,
He's helpless, manacled. You're
Okay.
dragging him.
that's it.
Where the
He's-
fuck are you?
Sorry, I'll put that here.
I'm gonna give you control of this guy. Go ahead and take him with you on a ride.
Mine.
Tavi's fun ride.
Welcome to Tammy's fun check on the line.
Jungle adventure. Jungle adventure for one.
Does my mount have another person carry slot?
Huh?
Can
You're
I?
being too technical. You mean, is it big
Can I
enough
put-
to carry another dude? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
He's gonna. I'm gonna shoot you, Ripsaw.
Bastard. Alright, sure.
Attack.
Let me see what. Dodge.
This is that Orthlock pistol. I'm gonna do a left leg
Whoa.
shot. Careful.
Wait, you're shooting twice?
No. Fuck. That's a good dodge. No, well, I'm not gonna go through that. That is very well done. You dodged it.
Yup.
Next. Dead. Next. Is being dragged probably? No. Is this the dude being dragged?
Let me check.
No,
No.
no, it's not. It's a dude that's just been hiding out. He's gonna hear his comrades crying and screaming, and he's actually gonna fucking run away. Because that's what he would do.
Where?
He's
Where is he?
He's a smart rotator. I'm not telling you where he is.
No, I'm going after his ass.
Yeah, we better find him. Rick.
All right, my turn. All right, okay. Well, there's only one enemy left. That's the servitor. If he's not dead, so the servitor's getting this.
Yeah, he's like covered in smoke and smog and fucking fire. Walking out of it. Looks like a scene from Terminator. Walking out of this fire. Looks in your direction. He seems terrified.
Rick slowly just walks over, lifting his hammer up, and before I even start describing where to fail again, let me just try to hit it.
Yes.
All right, lightning attack.
He's not gonna try to dodge.
All right,
Oh my god.
never mind. Doesn't even have to. Wow.
Rick, what are you doing, man? What kind of rolls are these? He's gonna see your hammer to the ground, lift his pistol, and shoot you. In the
Balls.
the head. In the head.
Assuming I can't dodge, this is counterattack.
Hold on. Is that really the head? No, it's the left leg. I'm getting tired. There's a left leg. No, it's the right leg. The right leg. Yeah, it's gonna hit you in the right leg.
Alright, I shall try to dodge.
Alrighty.
I think. Yeah.
You have a minus.
Yeah, this is not my turn.
No, you don't have a minus anything.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go.
Mhm.
Hey, successful 4.
Nice. Yeah, it's just a bunch of shots are gonna hit leaves, grass. You can just see dirt like flying up in your face. A little distracting for a moment, but nothing too bad. Ripsaw.
Wait, oh, I could have done
War
the parry thing.
crimes.
I could
Throwing
have
a
done the parry
grenade.
thing, and then I would have gotten
Right
a
here.
counter attack. Yeah. Oh, too late now.
Ripsaw just lobbing grenades everywhere.
Yes. I looked
Doesn't.
right him in the eyes, pulled a grenade, and go, catch!
He's gonna fail his dodge. Oh my god, his shield fails too. Alright,
His attack increased.
another.
The 4th must die.
Apparently. The fucking explosion. And that. Together to dodge.
How's he looking?
The damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. Are you sure? Oh, 2d6. 2d10. He's looking okay. There is like full of salt. He can't see anything. Bunch of leaves and burning residue on his chest plate. Rickard. By the way, there's a little bit of fire going on now in the jungle.
It's okay, it's
Good.
raining.
Okay, so
Mostly
Rickard
smoke.
is going to move ever so slightly off to the left and say, "Okay, get down," and douche, 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 douche. And 3 bolt rounds will go flying towards the guy, and a success with 3. So I think it's 2 hits. Is it?
Awesome. Gonna try to dodge that. Failure to dodge. Failure to shield.
Hold on, I've hit the wrong thing. Sorry, hold on. Alright, I apologise.
Failure
Give
to
me 2
dodge, failure to
seconds.
shield.
Damage 8, penetration 4, damage 12, penetration 4,
Excellent.
and it is 239, which is
Fantastic. What's happening to the guy you're dragging, Data Predator?
Well, he's in grapple and he also has the manacles on him, so he's currently considering his life options as he's hanging from the train like metadendrite on wielded by a tech priest, and he's rough riding. So what will break
Understood.
first, his ligaments or his bones?
Understood. Data Predator is your turn. Just keep riding, I guess.
We're going on a trip.
Yes.
I would like to floor it,
Oh my god.
as I will double my running speed, and I will proceed to.
There are little
patrol.
ponds. You get a couple of deserts. There's little ponds everywhere. You could do that. There is a little cliff. You could drop him off the cliff. The
Oh no,
options
he's
are-
mine. I'll keep him with me. He's
That
riding
doesn't-
with me. If he has an issue, he should fight against it.
This guy's like.
Why am I convinced you're trolling my campaign, man?
I'm not trolling. I am playing by the rules, and we're gonna
Rules.
interrogate him if there's anything left of him by the time I'm done.
You're desecrating the rules. That's what you're doing.
Anyway, I will proceed to just.
You're-
I'll
you're-
just proceed to use my movement.
You're having
That's
your
what I can.
ways with the rules. That's what I'm gonna call that.
You know, and I
Um,
also studied errata. You have nothing to tell.
I have no escape, is what you're
You
saying.
have no escape.
There's no escape. Fuck.
just
Much like the guy I'm dragging, you're in this ride with me, and there is no escape.
It's an image of me. That's what you're telling me. After all these years, this is where we are. Alright, fine.
I hurt you
Listen, I
because I
should've
love you.
Tabby, I'm just gonna say that maybe instead of trolling Morton, you want to come back and help.
Listen, I'm searching for that last person. We're gonna have to interrogate them.
I'm gonna fucking attack you guys. Here we go. Fuck you. I'm attacking you, Rips out, because you're closest. Even though I really want to attack this whiner back here. He keeps whining. But being
Oh, yes.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna shoot you, Rips.
You're fucking nuts.
That's a
Dodge.
4 degrees of success.
Shit.
Minus 40 to dodge.
Minus 40 to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to need to use inspiration.
No. Do you have inspiration?
I do.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was a straight up failure. I almost made it.
How big is this map?
Huge. Huge.
The biggest map we've ever produced, my man.
Yeah.
But I'm
Wait,
What's going on?
wait for the Titan.
Dodge! Ripsaw, did you dodge? Yes or no?
No.
No, he didn't. No, he failed.
Alrighty. Does it hit
What's hitting me?
arm? I'm trying to get this combat done with. Say hit to arm. That's gonna be 13 impact, 2 penetration. Blam.
fine.
Another hit. 11 impact.
I'm
To
fine.
11 impact to penetration.
Ouch.
Yep. And let's see who we have left. Is this the rider?
Nope.
Who is that?
No. It's the one that survived. That is being hunted.
The one that's
Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep running. No, fuck. There's Tavi.
Where is he? Where the fuck is he?
Where is my way? No, this is how Cat and Mouse. I'm not gonna get you. Let me let you get my other man, dude.
Where
No,
the
you're not
fuck
gonna
is
get
he?
my fucking NPC.
Alexio!
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck this.
ran
This
so
fucking
far.
psycho on a fucking lizard. Fuck you.
I thought you said it's an antline.
I'm getting out of here. I don't even care anymore. Rick.
Oh, it's my turn again? Yes. Alright, I'm lightning attack, half aiming. I ain't describing anything unless this hits.
Good idea. I'm gonna try to dodge. Success. 2 degrees.
Well, let's see. Oh my. Yeah.
Is that it?
Why? Yeah.
You keep hitting the rocks. You've smashed quite a few of them now. Servitors?
You know, is he gonna shoot me? Could I do the thing Pat Tabby did and just parry him so I can get a counter attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Tell me what the difficulty
It would
is.
be funny if you missed this.
Oh, you missed? Ah, yeah.
No,
Let
you're gonna miss.
Hmm?
When you parry, go ahead, parry.
Yep, I shall roll the parry. Parry this, you filthy casual.
Let us see. Yeah. Come on.
Why is it not going? Is it there?
Come on.
I don't see it.
Come on.
Did it not pop
Got
up?
it.
I just rolled it.
We are waiting.
I just rolled it. I just rolled it again. What the? I'm reloading the page.
Alrighty. And I'm gonna resolve the damage in that case. What
There it
is...
Alright, there it is. There it is. Now it pops up.
Might be mine.
You managed to push the pistol away?
Yep, I shall counterattack once my stuff actually finishes loading, because now it's in the infinite loading zone.
Blast the tree. Ripsaw, go. Cool.
Ripsaw's gonna blast this bastard.
Dodge. Fail.
Hit.
Nice.
Bastard.
That is a... That's a body shot, no? Yeah, body. Okay. Body. 10-4. 10-4. Is that it? 10-4? Nice, nice. Okay, Matthias.
Rolling a hit for that thing now.
Yes. Yo, Brad, welcome back.
What's it?
We're in combat. Thunderhammer.
So far, Rick has missed every attack.
Oh god. That's a lot of
did it.
damage. Who's doing all the damage? Richard? Weird.
Yeah, that's Rickard if he actually hits on his shot.
Okay. Let me know what's happening, guys. I'm a little confused right now. Whose turn is it? What's happening?
I'm rolling the damage for the hit earlier. That's what I'm doing. Because my stuff was lagging. So yeah. 22, Righteous Fury.
Sick.
Penetration 4.
Yep, you will knock the servitor into the half. Bunch of explosions. He's laid in the wreckage, dead.
Right, yeah, Commissar, keep going what you were doing. Sorry, took so long.
Oh, no, what do you call it? It's just getting my turn ready.
Siegfried, go. Brad.
Siegfried will move 6 meters across towards this figure and will swing his thunder hammer around in a blazing arc, connecting with his body as he success of 5 degrees on the thunder hammer, so it's minus 50 to dodge or parry.
Fails to dodge. Shield fails.
He takes 38 damage, pin 10, Righteous Fury.
Really?
Yep.
Holy crap.
And so he takes a 4 crit to the body.
He had taken 0 damage and this was their best dude. I know you kill him. He comes walking out of these flames. You run over with your hammer and just knock his... what is that, a headshot?
To the body. The thunder hammer comes directly into his chest, discharging, literally smashing his chest completely to smithereens. Blood, viscera is ejected out behind him and just covers the foliage behind him as he gets kind of knocked away a couple meters.
Yeah, you see the rain falling down, covering his body. You can hear it every time it hits the flames. The fire is about to go out, and this dark smoke just falls down the leaves and the stones, covering his dead body and the blood as you stand there with your hammer looking around for more targets. Rickard.
Well, Rickard at this moment, as he sees Siegfried rush in and just demolish this guy, is still holding his last pistol, drops to one knee, and basically then slowly turns around to see if there's anyone else in the jungle. He can't see them. And then goes, anyone do any Medicaid?
I can, but I am injured myself.
There, brother, go.
I'm gonna move double my tactical speed to my left until I find surrounding the area, scouting the area I have not seen yet, as I am trying to find secure the area to see if there are any survivors.
You do not see anyone.
Damn. Well, I guess that's it.
I did it. I did it.
Best.
Yes. Let's see if the other guy escapes too. He's gonna make it
right.
No, there's 2.
Man, and I didn't see any of them?
Nah. You ran right past them.
Oh, fuck. That's such bullshit.
I'm just following the rules, Tommy. I'm just following the rules.
Forest.
Have you read the errata?
Must be nice to pay your own 25 premium so you can have shading.
Yes, this is what I paid for, baby. I got everything I paid for.
Your money is worth, weren't you?
I love it. That's it. That's gonna be the end of the session. You run around in circles looking for survivors. And that's it.
With this, I will, without finding any living persons, I shall return to the rest, burying the victim.
Oh wait, that's the end of the session.
That's the end of the session. Everybody gets everybody gets 300 XP. 300 XP.
These have been the worst
I'm not gonna
rolls I have.
spoil you.
Come on, y'all. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
spoil you. I feel like you're privileged enough as it is. So I feel.
Out of curiosity, was there anyone else that decided to ride a beast in battle other than me up until this point in the campaign?
No, but I have ridden a beast, and I have controlled a beast that has done the strafing thing, but you guys haven't. We have done it on vehicles, though.
Yeah, but vehicles.
Motorcycles.
I live in quality.
End of the session, you're sitting around a little opening in the forest, camping after the battle. Anyone who feels like role-playing, feel free. 300 XP.
I'm gonna take the. Sounds good, but I'm gonna take that power field off that dude I killed.